I got my eyes on you, even when they're closed. Yeah, and I won't give up on you. That's when you need me most. We got that good love and you know it. It ain't that hard to see. Yeah, yeah. We got that good love and you know it. God made you for me. Yeah, God made you for me. Just hold on, going. It's hard to do it alone. So just hold on. We're going on. So golden baby in sunshine. I holler like a wolf in the moonlight. We won't make me a loving father.
We are live
Shit.
at the first annual ladies episode. I'm your host, Gerald Geraldson. Today we're joined by some lovely young ladies.
Ugly.
Oh man.
Stop that.
I wish I had some glasses
Oh my god.
and one of those microphones that are like a string. Devices, right? Ladies, how are you feeling?
I hate you so much.
That was an honest question. Ladies, this is the ladies episode. How you feeling?
Time.
Loaded, fantastic.
Wow. I know. We have plenty of time.
Bloated. Ring, ring, ring. We in the back of the class with the cool kids talking about the cool shit. Today is the ladies episode, okay? It's all about the ladies, okay? We're gonna be early instead of waiting till Mother's Day. We're gonna get ahead of this, you know what I'm saying? We're premature.
What is Mother's Day?
I don't know, May 7th, something like that? I know it's always right here. It's always right before my birthday.
Oh shit, no, I'm wrong about that. I feel like
No,
I'm
it's
probably
cool,
way
man.
wrong about that.
It's cool, but ladies, so you said bloated. I mean, this episode is about the ladies.
It's happening.
This episode is about the ladies. The ladies.
How did we start on bloated? What did we
I said, ladies, how are you feeling? She said bloated.
Oh god.
This is the ladies episode. The ladies are taking the reins of the episode. We were trying to figure out what the topics was. I think that's a good place to start.
I was kidding.
I'm just saying, but what is bloated? Like, because this is the education episode. This is the episode where we got 1, 2, 3, 4 males. We got 3 ladies. You know what I'm saying? So we're going. Yeah, we don't have the numbers on our side. So
Being bloated is all about the negative energy. All up in here. All up in here.
Love it.
Being dispersed all up out there. Okay, all about there. See, what you gotta do is you gotta disperse the negative energy all about here. Okay? And
ladies.
it makes everything so much better. Alright? That is
Love
that
it.
is bloated.
Love it.
That is bloated.
Ladies, how do y'all feel that a male just gave what bloatedness sounds like? Is that something that a male can experience? Can we experience bloatedness?
Bloated is
Yeah.
just a
I feel
natural human.
Yeah,
we
I
feel like
think everyone
that
gets
when I eat
bloated.
too much.
Yeah, everyone gets
Bloated.
Right.
Have you
bloated.
been bloated before?
I don't know what it is.
Your
know
body
what
is
it
just
is.
retaining too much stuff. It could be like
Yeah, you
air,
get
or
bloated
you're like
from water.
gassy. You just feel like your stomach is just full, and you can't like. You're
So y'all
uncomfortable.
basically made up a fancy word for when your stomach.
It's not a
upset.
made up word. It's
But see,
it's
it's
an actual
real.
thing.
That's what they're saying. So we're working. They also are saying that men feel it too. I think that we probably
Because our
only,
stomach is upset.
but we probably only experience it after we eat a big meal. But they have menstrual cycles. So, and they also, you know what I'm saying. I don't know that much about, but their fluids and shit. I'm just saying.
I take a lot of water.
Exactly. The male body, the human
He
body.
like backpedaled away. Like,
Right.
I don't know. That's
See
what
the
this
back
episode
pedal
is
that you
about.
see it. We all see
This
it.
episode is the ladies' episode about
Oh my
educating.
God.
That's what I'm,
Okay.
all right, so let's start. For starters,
let's
you
get to
said
some-
bloated.
Mhm.
You explain what bloated is, but your perspective of what bloatedness is just from eating food.
It's from a well on enlightened mode. It's from an enlightened state. It's from an United States.
But
bro.
what I'm saying is from at least and I
It's
can
from
speak for
someone who
myself.
has their third eye open.
Okay.
Okay.
My third eye is not open, I guess. But from what I have seen, I don't know. I've only heard the word bloated from women, and I've only heard it when they're saying like, you know what I'm saying, like when they're going through different shit. I don't know.
Oh Jesus, no.
No, not necessarily that, but like I don't even know if you bloated when you on your period or off your period. I just know that.
Okay.
How about we ask them?
So you guys think only
Yeah.
women get
Let's move on.
bloated?
This-
Oh, God.
Oh, this the ladies
No,
episode?
this is the ladies episode.
This the ladies episode? I need y'all secrets.
You know when like you
I need the secrets right now. How y'all get away with shit? How do y'all get
What
away
do
with
we
shit?
get away
having
with?
tits?
Everything.
No, y'all the ones that be getting away
We catch up at the
with.
last minute. And
What
we
the? He was here? Huh? Who? This be so much.
Y'all the
Right.
ones that be putting babies inside of us and decided the third trimester, I'm out.
Dang. One, maybe 4 superstars do it,
Third
and everybody.
Right. That's a long time.
You know, sometimes you gotta think it
I mean,
over.
yeah, sometimes y'all stick around.
I think we pick. I think the niggas who leave know in the first trimester. I don't think it takes a third.
I think the girls know before they get pregnant by him. Like,
He
they
gonna
be
go.
fucking the most not shit of niggas, and they be like,
What?
I couldn't change you? Like, no, it was a game. You thought you was gonna win. I told you wasn't. I told you from the beginning, like, you don't want this.
You're not gonna change.
I'm not shit. That's the worst thing that dudes do. They tell, like, and girls do it too. They tell you something like, I'm not shit. I'm
Nah, they don't
selfish.
tell you. They're
I'm
like,
this.
I'm
What?
crazy. That's what they tell you. And then that's like an umbrella term.
That's
So
an
I can
umbrella
do
to
whatever
everything.
I wanna do.
Once they tell you crazy, it's like, oh yeah, they can do whatever they want after that.
They be like, I warned you in the beginning.
I was saying the
warned you.
wrong thing. So I said, oh man.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
get yourself in trouble.
We ain't gonna get ourselves in trouble. It's an admission. They admitted it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But come on, man. We need some. So what's
I'm gonna. Yeah, they gonna.
we need some
I'm
ladies.
sorry.
What's on your mind? What you want to talk about?
Yeah, come on, ladies. Tell
I'm
us.
actually
some-
confused that you guys think only women get bloated.
Okay.
I just
so
don't,
let's go back
like,
to that. We can
It
go
doesn't
back.
compute.
Okay. So only women get. I don't think.
Okay, Thanksgiving dinner. You've never ate like a whole bunch of food and you're just like full as fuck and you're like sitting here
Yeah,
like,
but okay. So
I know what you mean.
Like
I
you
know
just
what
said.
man, and your stomach's
Right.
like bigger than usual.
But you just said that from Thanksgiving dinner, right? So that only.
We do no. I mean, we do get bloated like when we're on like our period and stuff, but not every woman gets bloated. That's just like random.
So that's
I don't get
essentially what
bloated
it
all the
is.
time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just feeling like your stomach is just like, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Natural.
Okay, so I didn't.
Bodily function.
You can get bloated from drinking water. Like if you drink like a shit ton of water in one sitting.
Oh
you
yeah,
get
that's me. When you be shaking around, you can feel the jello.
Yeah, you can like shake your butt.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can hear the water, you can feel it. You be like, oh, I'm such a badass. I'm such a badass pig. I can feel it.
Hey, it's water though.
It's fun. And then when you pee, it feels so great.
Right, you be like,
It's like the longest pee ever.
You know that feeling. Look, everybody knows that feeling that goes down your spine when you're taking a piss and it almost feels like you're busting a nut every time. When you take a piss and you're like, it just feels the greatest thing ever. It's like, it has got levels, but it's just like, I took one earlier and I almost like fell out. I was like,
So, ladies, let's talk bathrooms. Like, interior, like, not in a pervy way, but let's
Women
just
are
talk
way
like-
nastier than men when it comes to bathrooms.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I don't give a shit.
Wow.
That's a true motherfucking
That is a
fact.
surprise because you'll go in the men's bathroom and there be shit all over the toilet.
But I worked at a, okay.
Like the nigga just missed though.
Yeah, dudes do piss on toilet seats, and that shit
Yeah.
be pissing
No, I'm
me
talking
off.
about shit.
Very
Oh,
true.
it's
Oh, we
right.
know there be piss on the toilet seat, but I'm talking about there's actual
We already
like
know.
feces, like he missed, like he would slide on there and he just missed.
I did see that the other day, and I'm like, we at work. How did it happen?
Right. Oh my god, we at work, nigga.
That's
Oh,
wrong,
right. That should
But
be
this is
crazy.
the ladies episode. So, what's the nastiest shit you ever seen in the women's
Oh
bathroom?
my god. Shit on the
Listen.
walls.
Shit on the
Oh,
wall.
like a
Okay,
bad
so-
ass
Shit on
tampon.
the wall.
A bloody ass tampon wrapped in underwear,
This-
in the
this always
compartment
a
where you're
lot
supposed
You gotta give a
yeah.
disclaimer at the beginning
It's
of this
really,
episode.
it's disgusting.
Woo,
It's
shit.
very terrible.
That's
You
what.
asked the question.
And it
Wow.
probably smells like.
Like
especially when like the toilets don't work sometimes.
exactly, and then
They don't care,
women
they
throw their
just wear
tampons in the toilets, and it's like where's your home training at? Yeah. Like the worst thing in the men's bathroom I've ever had to deal with was ketchup all over the wall, shit from an old dude, and then like piss from a urinal. Because you guys don't know how to aim to the fucking urinal.
Hey, it's hard.
I
went big
It's like right there. I'm like, damn, like guys, a small
I be
person
trying to
must
shoot
be
the
in here
three,
today.
okay? Every time. I be
I'm like,
like,
how is there
Shoot on three.
how is there a whole puddle?
Why are you so far from the toilet?
Right. Do you know how far you
I get
shoot
all the
the
way.
three?
I get all the way.
You
up
ain't
on the
even
toilet.
free throw line.
Cause I know.
Shoot the three
I know
means you
the
walk
street
in,
is easy.
you close the
Exactly.
door, you put your back
That's
against the
ridiculous.
door,
The
and
last
you're
drip
aiming
Okay,
for the
your last drip
toilet,
shouldn't
bro.
be like a whole puddle of piss.
I mean-
No,
Whereas
but
every guy drips.
the last
I mean,
drip
making
is
it
what gets you. Cause you
sometimes.
got, it's a drip, so you
Dripping
got
is
you gotta
annoying
hang
as
over.
fuck.
You gotta
You be
like.
thinking you done, and then the drip.
You gotta
comes, and
hang
you like,
over.
You guys have it so
Guess I'ma
easy
just
though.
wait
You
here.
just
Right.
go over the toilet, put your dick
It's
down.
a courtesy wipe though. You gotta take the courtesy of every time I use the bathroom. I always get some toilet paper and I always wipe because
Okay.
it's gonna be like a drip is gonna bounce and da da da. Also, I think people should pick the toilet seat up. Like dudes don't pick the toilet seat up. That's a whole discrepancy that people have a problem with. Like dudes don't put the toilet seat back down for girls, but niggas is just like.
Oh
fuck
my
me,
god,
it's
that's
like
so
that.
hard. I thought you meant, look, when you said, I thought you meant lift the whole toilet.
just pee in the hole like fuck.
Oh my god.
See, he doesn't lift the toilet seat.
Why did you not just lift the whole toilet up? And I'm like, oh my god, who does that?
Can you imagine a strong ass dude?
I'm like, I'm rude as fuck because I don't do that.
Bro, either I've never seen Kyle this high and I've never seen him this funny.
I'm sorry.
There is no way. He said, that's I must be rude. I don't do that.
Because I don't do that. I'll be like, I'll put the toilet seat down. I don't make the toilet seat up. I was like, oh man.
The toilet seat up.
I'm sorry, I'm
The
done.
whole business.
But what I got, this has got to be said. I went into a BP, like saying like having to see what you see in a bathroom, like the nastiest shit. Like I was going into the BP to pay for my gas, and like they're banging on the door to the men's bathroom, and they're like, "Dude, you've been in there for like 4 hours. Like we need you to go." And he's like, "I'm changing my clothes from my bag. Get busted."
Oh,
And I'm listening, and I'm like,
That is so unfortunate.
he's like, "It's everywhere. I'm trying to clean up. I'm trying to get it off of me, man. Just leave me alone." I'm like, oh.
4 hours.
Did you go in there and help?
What the fuck?
Well, you sounded so concerned.
Somebody.
our concern.
I was concerned for the person that
4
had
hours though, it sounds like a murder.
the person
Right.
the person that had to clean it up, or like the smell, or like the just how intense that would be, like just to go in there after that, like
My
that's
colostomy. How big do you let your colostomy bag get?
that it busted or that it tore. It just
He be using that bad
He
boy
ain't
for
got
2
a lot
days
of
straight. 2 days.
they
Right.
like, oh jeez, I should have changed that.
And he
Oh,
had
my
to
God.
run. He's like, I should have ate that broccoli.
Should have ate that nasty. Ah, girl.
Alright, so ladies, what's something else that's like, come on, man. I know y'all got something else, man. Ladies, talk to us, man. What would, if y'all could speak, like, if y'all could put a singular understanding into every man in the world.
Footnote on that. Wait. I got a question. Listen. Footnote on that. How come it's okay for women? How come it's okay for women to say they don't like short dudes or light-skinned dudes, but if a nigga say he don't like dark-skinned chicks or fat chicks, he a rude ass nigga?
You read Lil Duval's tweet.
Yeah. I want to know about that. I want that question answered.
Yeah, it's definitely a double standard. I agree with that.
It's double standards for everything though.
Yeah,
How's it
there
okay
is.
for dudes to have a whole bunch of girls?
Oh,
and
see,
he's-
there y'all
he's
go.
a
Y'all always
chick?
gotta flip it
But
back.
a girl has
We're
a
not
whole
gonna
bunch of
flip that
dudes
back.
and we're a hoe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's
Okay.
double
Damn,
standards for
this is a
everything.
war.
Speaking of
We
double-
can't get this war.
Speaking of double standards, like, okay, you guys like threesomes, right? Guys like threesomes.
Mhm.
It's okay for two girls to each other out. That's awesome.
Don't
But
go there.
It's not okay. It's not okay for two guys
Alright,
to suck
it coming. I'm like,
Oh my god.
That is
I mean, that's double standards.
It's a different aspect. Like, would you want to see that in the middle of sex? Like, would you just want to see that? Just,
Like,
it's not even about wanting to see.
because you gotta know at that
You want
moment.
an honest? You want an honest? Like
your
answer?
nigga.
like granted, listen, like granted, like
Yeah.
granted, I can say that
You
like
said you do.
We all did. All three of us did.
three.
Whoa!
Oh my
God!
god!
Okay.
Yeah.
See, understand.
Okay.
Now let me
That's
see.
perfect. Come
This,
on.
no, this is
I mean,
perfect.
it's not gonna happen
This is
to me,
perfect.
but
See?
it's
This episode is for the
This
ladies.
is great. This is great though. So wait. So just to confirm. So you're telling me
Why'd you
that.
walk away?
So you're telling me that mid coitus, it's 2 dudes, 1 girl, which is still hot, still kind of cool. At
For
one
y'all.
point, both the dudes just back off the woman and just start just dick sucking, just hard as fuck. That's good. That's cool. That's
I am probably orgasming off that.
Hold up.
But that's still great. That's
Hold
still
up,
great.
hold up.
That's still good. That's
So
still
it's
good.
okay for two bitches to be eating each other's pussies out. That's fucking disgusting to me.
No,
by
but
the way.
hold up. But see, that's the thing.
But-
We're not
I'm not gonna judge you guys.
We're
for
not
that.
gonna exactly. We're not gonna shame here
Yeah.
because
Yeah, that's very
that's
true.
what this
I-
episode
I'm not
is
gonna
about.
judge you.
Thank you, ladies. Appreciate y'all. See, we're making progress, y'all, because we 1, 2, 3, 4. None of us knew that.
Nobody
None of us
knew that. That's crazy.
So, with that being said, you feel me? Like, and it's not the shame nobody because I have friends who are gay. You feel me? Those is my niggas. You cool? That's what you into. The whole thing with females eating each other's pussy and that shit being cool, it's not the fact that, okay, yeah, dudes do think it's sexy, but that's because women, y'all are attracted to other women. Men, for the most part, we're not attracted to other men. Like, we can be like, oh, yeah, nah, cuz he get hoes, or Kyle's got gorgeous hair, Jordan's got great eyelashes, you feel me?
That's
But it's a different.
But I don't want to. We don't want to take it to that level. But at the same time, there are some dudes who might want to take it to that level. But that's why you got niggas on the DL hiding the shit because they aren't comfortable to be able. Like society is not really accepting that shit.
That's crazy. Because I can see a bisexual
Okay,
nigga
hold
having
on.
a threesome
I have a
with a
question.
straight nigga in a woman, and then he just plop go down,
And then-
the straight nigga just like.
I
couldn't be that straight nigga either. I couldn't be that nigga. I'm like, it's empty.
It's not my thing, but I'm not
I
gonna
couldn't.
sexually like shame what. I don't know. That was
Okay, here's the scenario. You were laying in a bed, knocked the fuck out.
No.
That can't happen.
You were getting your dick sucked. It's the best blowjob you've ever had in your life.
No.
Dudes
Come on with it.
don't
You
respond
take your
well to
blindfold off,
surprises.
man, what do you
That's
do?
the wrong
There's
type of
like, okay,
surprise.
so put it like this.
Could you be able to tell if it's a
It don't matter if I can tell, but when my eyes
I'm
open.
asleep, I feel like a dude's mouth would be hotter or feel stronger, maybe. Like I would feel too much strength. Like something's up right. And then also, it's hard to isolate just a mouth. Like I'm laying in the ground, unless you amputate both of my legs, and it's just my dick and just a mouth. I can't feel no shoulders, no 6-pack, no nothing. Like no. Hell fucking
That
no.
dude better have a
Like,
6-pack
no.
if he get.
And that's I'm just being real because that's just not. It's just like where it started off with what Kyle's initial point was of preference. It's just a preference thing. Me, when it comes to women, like the other day, Jordan was like, I'm glad, thank you, Jesus, Jordan's here. He was talking about motherfucking, because I like petite chicks, for the most, like, he's like, I think you like little girls, bro. I'm like, I don't like little girls, I just like petite chicks, you feel me? Girls that are petite, they come in that fucking age, just come in that size. Not to mention, come on, bro, it's a lot, we know a lot of petite chicks that are fucking sexy. You feel
I see
me?
what you're saying.
it's just a preference
They're just
type
really
thing.
short. They're
It's a
like
preference
fucking 5 foot.
Yeah, they fucking shit
5
with
foot,
that
5
little fat
foot, 5'2".
booty, bro. I love that shit, bro. That shit's fucking sexy, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just, and I
You're what,
also
like
like,
5'4", 5'5"?
I like all different types of shit.
Girl, you petite.
But I couldn't. But I like thick chicks too. That's the thing. I like all
about thick, curvy
versions of chicks. Just like when people be like,
True.
"Oh, you only like light skin chicks." Like, no, bro. I like light skin chicks. I like all variations of women. But that's the thing. I think that's where my shit ends. Like, I like all variations of women. Like, but the tranny shit, like, I can't really be into that because I'm not into males. Like,
I don't know why I am the way I am. I just like light skin.
What if you meet a woman, right, and she's a transgender and like had reassignment surgery, like has the best pussy you've ever had in your entire life? You marry her and she's like, oh, I was a man.
I will feel betrayed, and also, I'm not into men.
Nah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because if
What if you put your dick in a
Yeah,
glory
she's
and
transgender.
Will be a man.
I wouldn't put my dick in the glory hole.
Here's the thing about that. Here, the only thing that's holding men back in my head is with that. I don't know how that.
I think you guys are scared that you might be labeled as gay if you let it happen.
No, because
Not even that.
It's not about a label. It's not about a label because I don't care about a label. Okay. Would it feel different? So you like dudes? You just don't want people to know you like dudes?
Way better than a woman.
So it's not about a label. You just don't like dudes. It's a difference.
Better than women.
No, it's a difference between not wanting to be labeled as something and not liking something. If there's a dude who likes getting fucked by dudes or likes sucking dick, but he doesn't want people to know he's gay, then he does it without nobody knowing. I don't do that shit without nobody knowing. I don't like to suck dick. So it's not about
we gotta.
No, we don't have to change something. This is golden. It's not about a label. It's about a preference. I don't like to suck dick. That's just if a person. So that's not what it's about. Just like, and it's about a sexual preference. Like me, I was having this conversation with this girl, and this is gonna sound super left, and viewer discretion is advised. But I think that like, just like how we're getting into preference and shit, it's all preference. I think that pedophilia might be a sort of preference, but it's certain that's frowned upon. You feel me? Like everybody has their own deep. Like you have your surface of your fantasies, and then you have your fantasies that you have that probably you will never be able to actually experience. And I was watching this podcast. It's called Horrible Decisions. If you want to listen to it, it's two women, and they actually have virgins on there. They have older couples. They have all types of couples on there, and they talk about all this different stuff about like the normal. You think just sex is just missionary and shit like that. The sex that y'all talking about, like how she said if she was in a threesome with two dudes and then the other dude started blowing the dude and she would fucking orgasm, people are having that sex because there are people that like that sex. So, and it's not about, and we're not here to judge people and shame people like, what? You like dudes who like getting their dick sucked?
No, we here
by
for
other dudes? Like, no, like, that's not what it's about. It's about coming to a place, like we said, like, I didn't know how we first got there, but that's a good place to
We're
start.
talking about double standards.
Double standards.
Yeah, he's definitely talking about double standards.
Okay, so the misconception of double standard is like, I think a lot of dudes might be afraid to be getting labeled gay. Me personally, I'm just not into dudes, but I thought girls kissed girls because they like doing that shit. I didn't think y'all was doing it because y'all fucking like pleasing dudes and shit. Like, just like girls, when they see a fucking hot chick, they're like, man, her ass is best friend. Then, like, when girls just twerking in front of each other, they smacking each other's ass, they're fucking playing with each other's titties, they're fucking doing all that shit. Like, dudes, if we kicking it, we're not fucking doing that shit.
I'm not smacking my nigga's ass. Like,
damn, bro. Damn.
You done left it up like 100 times today.
It's not, we don't do that. So I thought that was y'all.
Give me them jugs. I'm just like, whoa.
Maybe it is some dudes that do. You know what I'm saying? Who fucking knows? But I don't know. I
that's those jocks that get really ripped. They're like, ha, brah.
Yeah, a lot of testosterone, maybe daddy issues and shit like that. And also maybe it could be like, that's another level of shaming and shit. Because you feel me, like, just like there are bisexual women, you feel me, there are bisexual dudes. And I think that as a society right now, we're getting to a place to where it is weird because a lot of shit is being more accepted and shit, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be out in the open and motherfuckers know what's up and people talking about shit than be lying about shit, because I did not know that shit. That shit is crazy.
Me neither. That's something,
you know what I'm saying?
blew
And
my
you never
mind.
know. Y'all might run into dudes that might y'all, you might be able to get that. You feel me? If you make it a comfortable place to be like, hey, bro, if you want to get some dick on the side,
This is it.
hey, this is
Tell
judge-free
nobody.
zone, bro. You gonna be like, wait, what you mean? You playing these for real? I'm just saying, it's all types of apps. But all right, so next subject, man. I wrote my thing down. Excuse me. If y'all could put a singular, like just one thought, one singular understanding into every male in the world, what would it be? Y'all can all pick one. Like just something for guys to just get that y'all just like. Why
Communication.
don't fucking dudes get this?
You gotta go deeper.
Communicating.
You gotta go deeper.
Talking about your feelings, your emotions, like not being afraid to like speak your mind, let your heart come out. You know, I feel like some guys like to be too macho sometimes.
Oh.
Do y'all really like that though?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a
I
lot
want
of
you guys to
times
be like, if I'm asking how are you doing, I don't want to be like, oh great. I want to be like, someone at work pissed me off, or I'm not feeling good today mentally.
But what about like?
If it's in reflection to you.
Oh, if I'm like, okay, if I'm in a relationship, you guys try to act too tough.
They rather
sometimes.
jump ship than to like
Right.
talk about them.
Like we're not gonna call you like pussy because you guys are like, oh, I'm not feeling great, like mentally, my is making me sad, or I feel depressed or some shit.
Sometimes my wank can make me sad.
So y'all would like for men to be able to express their emotions better and communicate things. Okay.
They want to read what's on your mind, but they don't really know. They don't really want to know what's going on up there. They don't want a part of that.
Yeah, man, my ex used to say that all the time. She was like, it's crazy you don't know how I feel. I don't know how you feel. But I was like, I'm not supposed to. You're supposed to tell me. And I'm supposed to tell you. So we're supposed to. That's the only way you'll know how somebody feels, is if they tell you how they feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, communication.
Yeah.
Like I hate people when they get like flustered, they just like shell up or they just ignore and stuff like that. I don't like that shit. Like, why are you ignoring the situation? It's not gonna make anything better.
Men are simple creatures.
Well, what do you
Yeah,
think,
right.
guys? What do you think would be
That's
some-
tough.
We are simple creatures.
Yeah,
so we
right.
give us
Oh my
food.
god, I come across
Well,
guys
no,
that remind me of
don't-
women.
Though you don't surface it because that's
And I'm
exactly,
seeing
this is
that
exactly
girls
what they're
love
talking about right now,
disrespect, like, go to
guys.
us, like, you know, girl power, woo, but like I've met guys who actually act like girls sometimes. And it's like,
Oh shit.
That was what I wanted
Sorry,
to ask the
like-
first time. So that's not like and what do you mean by like girls? 'Cause
Like-
I don't want to say like
they
a girl.
depend on you more for everything, and
So
like almost like you have to be the strong one.
yeah,
Like you have to
own
like
everything up.
like you have to. work
Not
with
even a man, not even a male and female, like a support and lead. You know what I mean? Like they feel like. I feel like I'm not even trying to jump on the women's side, but I'm saying like I understand what they're saying. Like
Right.
now, like
What
Like,
prefer?
they feel like they
Or for
you
them
can
to
lead and they
lead.
want to play the support character when the man is supposed to play the lead.
I feel like I'm getting lost, so I need somebody to catch me up. We talking about communication still, or we talking about the relationship as a whole?
You're talking about the relationship as a whole.
So y'all want a man, y'all would like for a man to be able to step up and lead more, for y'all to play more of a supporting role?
They want it to at least be equal, or you lead. They don't want to ever have to lead. That's what they're trying to do. I feel like that's what do you feel?
Yes, this is for
Yeah.
the ladies. This episode is for the
You
ladies.
feel?
like you were saying something that where I was trying to talk of, like that's what I was going for.
Because if you lead as much as he leads, that's still equal. You don't want to ever have to feel like you're only leading and he's only supporting.
Basically,
Right.
like I never want to feel like I'm the one that loves you the more. Like I want it to be equal. I know like in some relationships there will be someone who loves the other person more, that has more. That's more like, you know, romantic in a way. I want it to be equal all around.
That's
Okay.
tough.
It is tough. Like
That's a
in a
different-
perfect in a perfect world that would be a thing.
I don't think it's
It just
tough.
tastes like maple syrup.
I don't think it's tough. I think, man, for real, and this is coming from like, okay, I don't know if it's based off of like what type of men that the women choose, because I think sometimes women want the romance, and I'm not gonna say that it can't come from certain people, But it just seems like the people that they be choosing sometimes to be like,
They just not the romantic type.
yeah, not the romantic type, not the, and I'm not even going to say not even the communicative type, because everyone can learn to communicate better, because that's what the world really needs. And the people who don't communicate at all really need the most help, because those are the ones who, like you said, they are shelled up. People who throw things away and don't want to talk about shit, those are the people that are often the most hurting, because they're closed off. People who are open, you know what I'm saying, they're open to give and receive. But people who are closed off, you know what I'm saying, oftentimes that's the people who are shy or introverted or something like that. And you got to really get, you know what I'm saying, because they've often been through shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Girl, preach.
I think that sometimes those people, we need to learn how to still communicate with them. And I think that that's why God does give relationships to people, because when you do have people who are broken, that's why I always get it when, you know what I'm saying, like I don't think people understand like the power of love, and with, like, you know what I'm saying, even the hoodest, most cutthroat niggas got baby moms, got a woman that they care about, you know what I'm saying? Even motherfucking King Kong, Jason Voorhees, like you name it, some way, form, or fashion, there was a relationship that was able to be like, nah, hold up. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that we need to have more of those relationships, but I think we need to try and, you know what I'm saying, nurture those ones that we have and learn how to, you know what I'm saying, be better with each other. So, how do y'all think that we can help the women as far as communication? Because this is the perfect time for us to be able to open up, guys. You know what I'm saying? What would be some better ways for us to be able to build on communication with the women? We can start at a surface level. Early dating, like early dating communication.
Understand that men are simple creatures and we can't do more than one task at the same time. We can't take out the trash and do the dishes at the same time.
We're back live with the ladies episode. I am your host. Alright, so we was Kyle, we was opening up about communication.
Ooh.
And how we can make communication better. So we said, don't be on my back so much.
Oh, that's right. That is right. That is very, very right. You have got to you gotta let me do the dishes first before I take the trash out. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That's crazy. I'm in the middle of doing the dishes and you come over to me and you say, can you take the trash out? Can I fit to the dishes? Can I get to the trash? Then you come over to me and you say, can you come and clean up the living room? Can you come and clean up the bedroom? And then I fucking throw the dishes everywhere because it's like, how many fucking people do you see here? Don't you see one person? I'm still washing the dishes, man. And after that, I gotta take the trash out, man. You gotta let me go. One thing at a time. You can't. How many people? There's no shadow clones in here, man. You can't do that.
Throw the fucking dishes.
Throw the dishes everywhere.
Every fucking man, man. What the fuck? It's fucking. Oh, sorry.
Hey, see? Okay.
Perfect.
That was one perspective of communication. Anyone else want to share?
I don't know.
I like that perspective. I like that perspective though. I think that, you know what I'm saying, hey, we gotta learn that, because my mom, I'll be having to tell her that too, like, pressure is a lot with us, man. Pressure is a lot. Stress is a lot. Like,
listen, bro. To be honest, it's like this. We don't care that much about everything as much as females do.
Oh, God.
So we don't open up as super hard about things because we don't want to get the doors flooded on the other end and get hit with everything they feel. We already getting hit with what they feel anyway, because this is what females do.
I don't even know what that means.
We communicate. We communicate to a certain level.
I don't even know it.
We communicate to a certain level, but certain levels of communication, we just not there. That's just something. We don't even with our niggas. We don't be just sitting here deep into super.
but you wouldn't. But okay, so elaborate on that though. Do you think there's a reason why you don't speak? on a level that's that deep?
No, it's not that it ain't no reason that it's just something we just naturally never have just.
Do you
really
not like deep conversations?
It's nothing wrong with a deep conversation. It's just, it's not something that you just want to go into all the time. You know, it's just something like when you feel the need to want to really get something off your chest, we will go into the deep conversation. When it gets to that level that we like, we got to talk about this. We got to talk. This has got to be said.
So right now we're having a podcast, and this is just a long ass conversation, and where we get deep about a lot of different stuff. Do you feel
all up in there?
Now I'm saying because I'm trying to figure out like what topics and like I mean what entails is deep, because when dudes always say, well, we don't talk like that, or we don't get into all of that deep type stuff and stuff like that, and I'm like,
damn well we do.
Right, and I'm like we not only do we talk about women, you know what I'm saying, we talk about relationships, but we also just talk, period. So I'm trying to figure out, what is it about having a drawn out, deep conversation with your significant other? What like, because you're saying I don't want to talk about deep stuff. What's deep stuff? Like emotional stuff, like our relationship, or like our bond with each other. You don't like. I mean, I understand if you don't want to go lovey-dovey for an hour and a half about like, oh yeah, I love you from the day that I met you and it was so beautiful, and you know, so I understand that. But like, what is some stuff that you're saying that is deep that dudes don't like to talk about or don't want to talk about?
That we just really just don't want to talk about? That's a toughie. I mean, it's really a situational thing. I mean, like, what I'm hearing and what she's saying is basically like, you want to know what we thinking. Like, when there's those moments where it's just...
I mean, I'm not saying, like, sitting here like, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to...
When they were saying was dudes, when a problem occurs, we're more willing to throw something away than have a conversation about how we really feel about a situation.
Basically.
Damn right.
And what you're saying is dudes don't like talking about all of that deep stuff, which I get. I can get that. You don't want to go deep into.
That's because we know that
it's
going to
escalate. To start anew. Yeah,
right.
I'm like, I don't need to turn up with you and turn this
exactly.
into a whole
we not
thing.
go-
I'm like,
it's like, all right, it's like it's a breakup.
Scrap it.
But you want to have a whole conversation about why this breakup is happening.
Well,
but what we know that's going to happen is if you have this conversation, it's going to escalate. We're still going to break up, but this is not going to go. We know what's going to happen. So we're like, fuck that. I'm out. Like, I'm just going to just...
I guess there's
Let's not talk super much if we're breaking up.
Yeah.
If I'm got my mind made up that this relationship is not going any further, we're done, and then us talking more past that is just going to keep causing more arguments than fucking...
But what if you have that mindset? What if you have the... Listen, all right, I got to go back to my voice. What if you have the mindset? She comes in, does a baseball slide, and blows you. It blows you like a rocket ship.
You also have to learn...
And then she's like, what were you going to say?
You're not winning that.
You can win that because...
You're like, I don't even remember what I can think. What?
No, because we can't use that excuse, because men, we always say that men can be physical and not be in an emotional thing. She can blow me all she wants to. If I don't want to be with you no more, I'm single, you're single, you just blew me as single people. We're not in a relationship. It's a wrap. So that's not gonna change anything.
So you saying
She's
that?
not gonna know
So you
that.
saying that dudes has never just used sex to get their way back into a relationship? Like that's not a real thing.
I'm not saying that that's not a real thing.
A girl has been ready to break up, and the nigga will use that as a weapon to get back in.
And that means that girl was not really.
And a female can do the same thing.
And that means that those people are not really ready to leave, because if sex is what's keeping you in a relationship, then you ain't in that relationship for real. Especially when, like, okay, I understand, bro. Bro, trust and believe. I understand.
That is said, but there's a lot of relationships that sex is a major factor in this relationship. It's literally the glue of the relationship.
Right, but then eventually, if one of those two parties, once they meet someone else that they want to fuck with, and they're like, no, I'm going to be loyal to this person because I actually fuck with this person. Yeah, your dick 2 bomb, your pussy bomb, you're going to bump your head in life. You're going to do that. You're going to fuck your ex. You're going to do that. But then you get to a point to where you're like, okay, I'm with my current person. I'm done fucking my ex. I had some new people. I fucked my ex while I was with them. They left. I'm not doing that no more. And then when you get to that point, then you really will be like, no, sex, you're not going to just keep fucking me to keep me coming back. I'm not, no. I've been fucking you for 5 years. It's not,
it takes a long time to get there.
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, once you get there, you're like, I mean, shit, I've been fucking you for a long time.
I feel like it's different. It's different perspectives to that, man. I see where you coming from on that, but I'm like, it's people out there that manipulate. They manipulate hard as fuck, and you have to leave and get out. You can't sit there and keep conversating because this person is an expert at flipping shit. So you got to get.
But you can't do that and take that as far as like a person who. Oh, so I dealt with one person who was a master of communication. So now I just don't talk about my problems. Like.
You will come across people like that, though.
Because, I mean, okay, from what I was getting from what y'all was saying is just when issues arise, period, communication.
Yeah, like, I don't want to talk about why we broke up. I want, like, if we fight and you still seem upset about it, I don't want you to be like, oh, no, I'm fine, and then later on bring it up or start resenting me over it. You know what I mean? Like, there are some times where a guy and a girl will fight, and then the girl will be like, well, are we okay? Are we good? And the guy will be like, yeah, but it's not really okay. Because the guy doesn't want to talk
case in point, if you get into an argument, don't blow your significant other. That's just the wrong thing to do.
Pretty much, like, in that situation like that, dudes, I mean, I understand that because we're not going to be like, well, I mean, I just feel like, you feel me? But at the same time, if we really love our women and we really want to grow in a relationship, because this is only based off of like, you know what I'm saying, if you really, you only take this knowledge if you want to. We're 4 men, this is the episode for the ladies, so we're trying to learn. And the ladies are saying that that's one of the things they would like. If when a problem arises, instead of just not speaking about it, be real. And I think what I have learned recently, because I've been having this, see me, I've always had an open communication with my mom. Like we always argue, and I think that it's not a negative. I think it's a positive thing. But in my personal life, it has caused me to realize that, like, okay, you can't always just snap on people and then come back and apologize because that's how your family operates. So I'm learning more how to like. I want you to understand how I feel. I want to say how I feel, and I want what I feel. And maybe that's why dudes don't communicate. Maybe they've never felt like how they felt was important. So rather than even speak it, they're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna deal with my shit on my own, and they just like fuck it. You feel me? Versus like, no, like if I've hurt your feelings or you feel like I fucked up in some way, form, or fashion, you feel me? Like, let me know. And maybe they don't feel like that it's going to be appreciated. And I think that's how, you know what I'm saying? It all comes from communication and just speaking to each other and like making somebody feel valued. And then maybe once somebody does feel valued to the point where they feel like what they're going to say is going to be heard, I think that also it's important that when you hear what you hear, not to take it so harshly. Because you're often, like you said, we're in an argument. And you're asking me to tell you how I feel. So if it comes out, my thing, like I said, I hate the fact that I always say how I feel and it comes out harshly, and then I gotta come apologize. So in my personal life journey, I'm trying to learn how to be like, I want what I felt to be heard, but I want to learn how to say it without coming across so brash. But not everybody is taking that training right now. Some people, that's how they are. They cut from the throat, you know what I'm saying? And then you have to be the type of person going through the training to be like, I'm going to woosah. I'm not going to let this person coming at me with venom allow me to reciprocate with venom. Especially a significant other. Somebody that you really, really, if you really do see a future with them, and you are trying to open this place of communication, once they snap like that, you have to make them feel comfortable with what they've said. Because if they snap, then you snap, then that is going to turn into what Kev said. Escalations, and I'm just not going to go there with you anymore. And me, my family, we can do that. I've learned that other people, they're not with that. They'll just leave you. So I think that, you know what I'm saying, with communication, just, you know what I'm saying, just say that, keep it open, you know, try to tell people make people feel comfortable, I think that'd be cool. What would be something that you would want?
Marche said though, what y'all want to know when y'all the problem? Because women want to know the problem until they the problem. Like what y'all actually want to know, like that. Because sometimes, and I can kind of see where he going from. Sometimes it's just things that person do, or that's a part of that person, and we don't want to be rude. And like we love the person. Maybe that thing we don't like, but we love the person so much. But maybe we know it means more to the person than it means to us, and we might not like it, but we like fuck it. We not about to sacrifice no relationship over this one thing.
Right, I got a good thing going.
Like I got a good thing going. Oh, this is what you fuck it. I can deal with that. You know what? It is what it is. We'll let that go. That's how. And I mean, that's how it is sometimes. When we think it's too big and it's really gonna affect us, most times we say something.
That's what she said.
But if it's something that's like we don't think too much about it, we don't care too much about it. And sometimes we don't be mad. We literally don't be mad. It's just the fact that y'all still going on about it. Like we don't even care. Like no more. Y'all still going.
Over.
Because we do get over stuff sometimes a little bit quicker too. Like we be like, oh man, we over it, but you know y'all still going, and we like, now we mad that you still going. Like
That's right.
man,
That was last week.
right? That happens a lot.
Yeah. What about you? What would be one singular thing? Or was you gonna say something?
No, you can go ahead.
What would be one singular thing that you would want people to know or understand? Dudes. You can't say it. You said you can't say it.
I'm just in a different world right now.
She plead the fifth.
You don't got one for us. It's cool.
It's cool.
What is what?
What you just said back to the topic where I said guys act like girls. There's some guys who are like that though. Like I'm a type of girl that I don't care.
There's some guys that are bottoms. Yeah.
No, I mean like I don't care that like if we're in an argument and then you say you're over it, then okay, I'm gonna listen to you. You're over it. I'm not gonna bring it up again. I'm not gonna talk about it. If you say you're cool with it, it's done.
And then you think that there are some guys that keep bringing it back up, or
And it is.
But
like
yeah,
That's
but
a
I've
fact.
come across guys who are like that. Like I'll
That's
be like,
a
okay,
fact.
I'm good. Or are you good? Okay, we're good. And then later on, they're like, oh well, you know, when you did that, I'm like, but you said it was fine when it happened. Like, why are you changing up now? That's why I'm saying there's some guys that are like that.
I mean, I guess that everybody. I mean, there's different strokes for different folks. I mean, there are some dudes. I mean, and then there are some people that like they forgive shit but don't forget shit. Like me, like you know what I'm saying. Like if a chick was to cheat on me or some shit like that, and then I was to maybe get back with her and be rocking with her and shit, like I'm gonna forgive her and shit, be rock. Like and this is a big if, but it ain't like you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna ever be like you doing some woozy shit.
She wants to interject.
You gotta come in front of the camera.
That's nothing to do with this.
You gotta come in front of the camera.
You're not supposed to flush those paper towels down the toilet.
Oh.
You about to clog up your whole toilet.
That was golden.
This episode is for the ladies.
I normally don't have anything to say because everybody's different.
True.
Everybody has different preferences. So not everybody's going to agree with your opinion.
About what?
Just think about us. That's the reason.
Oh, that's why you don't want to. Oh, you don't want to say your opinion because people not going to agree with your opinion.
No, I'm just saying, like, sometimes it doesn't matter because everybody's different. Like, everybody has different preferences, like you were saying.
Oh.
Like, different types of people. You know, like, sometimes when you're talking about what guys do, girls do that too.
Yeah.
And it's hard for them to open up and stuff like that because of stuff that's happened in the past.
Yeah.
Like you said, like some people
I'm
are
just
shy.
listening. Everything, like, I'm learning some new stuff. But
Yeah, but we like to learn from our introvert people too. We like for them to share.
Like you said, that people who are shy and introvert are more, you know, about keeping their emotions. What about people who aren't like introvert, who are like outgoing
Just like
and
let it all
are
out.
super friendly, but still don't let it all out, still hold stuff in?
Man, honestly, we all fucking damaged. And I think that's the first thing
Yeah,
people
oh,
need to just
that's
realize.
You
Like,
just said that.
people have to kind of
Definitely.
like. I mean, I don't really think that there's anybody living this fucking peachy, clean ass life, and I think that the worst part about it is everybody's trying to fabricate that they are. So like, you got all this shit that's just like, it's fucking false, bro. And like everybody, you know what I'm saying, especially like with dudes, bro. Like that's all fucking bravado, man. Like it's just like a lot of times, like you know what I'm saying, like you said, like fucking. This whole masculinity thing and not being able to talk about your emotions and shit and not supposed to being allowed to talk about them and shit like that, like
It's crazy, boo.
yeah, it's kind of fucked up for some dudes.
No, that's
man.
why I'm saying it sucks for you guys because I feel like you guys were raised not to talk about your emotions. Like if you talk about your emotions, you're a sissy or you're like.
Oh, that is one
It
thing.
be pissing me off too because like I be trying to talk to girls and shit and girls don't be as talkative or some shit. And I be like,
No,
am I
that's what
boring?
I'm
Like
saying.
what the fuck? Like bitches don't know how to talk.
This
about
is
shit, man.
It's
You gotta
weird,
come
but
with
sometimes I
one-liners.
like hearing when guys.
Exactly,
talk
bro.
about
I'm like, man,
Zingers.
I need to be more thug or something, bro. But I mean,
I
You gotta,
like
I'm
when
gonna knock
guys
your head
talk
on
about their
your feet,
emotions.
girl.
And I feel like you do that a lot.
Shoot 'em
That's
like-
why I like coming here sometimes.
I'll
Because
talk
you guys
about-
talk about
Okay.
everything.
yeah,
And I like that.
I'm a pretty emotional guy, you know. But I mean, I don't know,
It's
man.
not
Like
a bad
I think
thing,
that it's
though. It's good.
I think that it's cool for me to be emotional because I think that it's like people always, like I said, we were talking about this, but I like people always misinterpret like being emotional for being weak or being able to, like you know what I'm saying. There's a strength in being vulnerable, bro. Like there's.
I feel like people confuse a lot of things for being emotional. Like if I sit here and say, hey, like when you said that, it like made me upset. Oh, you're being emotional. That's like another thing I feel like a lot of people.
That goes back though to what y'all said. It's a preference. That's a preference thing. I mean, that's just not something that every dude is not about to come equipped with just being able to just do.
Alright,
This
you
is
gotta
just
have
not.
a grade A skill.
And also my communication just comes based off of what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always talked a lot my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma taught me how to read at a very young age. I was talking young, you feel me? Like I've always been a debater. Like me and my like it's just a lot of shit that plays into it. I fucking rap, so I write all the time. Like I talk I work at a call center. I talk. So I'm a communicator. There's not everybody who's going to come equipped with being able to communicate themselves and knowing how to communicate themselves and then working day by day to learn to communicate better. You feel me? But at least in our circle and the people that we reach, you know what I'm saying, I think that the best thing to do is just to learn how to communicate better because that's what's going to help us in all of our relationships, whether it's personal or business. And you know what I'm saying? I think that just communication is the center of all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. What was you saying? Did she say something? Oh no, she said something about toilet paper. I'm sorry. I'm sorry again. I'm
That's
Yeah,
sorry.
but
Someone
communication is key to literally everything. Because once that's messed up, then what you expected?
Yeah, man.
For real.
So what's something else, ladies? Did you think of your thing that you wanted to tell every guy singularly in their head?
I think
Just
you should
really
voice
hate.
your opinion. Like we're not gonna judge you for it. I actually want to hear what you have to say.
Is that what you were saying? It's like you thought that we would like judge you for what you thought, or
No.
I'm saying, like, that's not everything I'm saying right now.
Mm.
Just 'cause that's
that's just your
The-
preference?
the
You're just not that
subject
type
is
of
just
person.
like-
Yeah, I can feel that. Like some people like to, you know what I'm saying, take stuff in, whether they put stuff out. But we will
I'm just
keep it eventually. But alright, well dang, anything else, ladies? Anything else y'all wanna fill us in on? Well, I got one topic that I can remember. I saw something on the news and it was like 1 million. There's 100,000 pounds of trash or tons of trash or something like that in litter in like Columbus, Ohio.
What?
And it's like $1 million of tax dollars a year to clean the litter up.
What? That's it?
Some, I don't know, man. I ain't right now. I don't know. I ain't right on the stats. All I know is niggas need to start picking up their damn trash, man.
exactly.
And stop throwing stuff out
Stop
the window,
littering.
man.
Like,
Like,
come on, we need to breathe.
yeah, man. Like, I don't get that, man. Like, people
They already
literally,
cutting
like, people.
everything down.
I think, and people think that shit is fun. Like, they think it's
I know,
funny.
it's
Like,
weird.
they literally just get in the fucking car and be like, just fucking start throwing shit out my car. Like,
They're
just
like,
fucking pitching it
they're
out the
all-
window. Or girls, like, wait till I'm not looking and fucking just whole pizza box out the window. Like,
What?
you are a
What?
dirty
Hanging out
bitch. Dirty
Pulling
hoes.
pizza
I
box
make
out
my
the car.
friends pick
Dirty
it up. I'd be
hoes who
like,
think
no,
it's
you
funny.
better pick that shit
Oh
up
my
right
God.
They
now.
think that shit's hilarious. They be like, I
It's
love making
not.
Gerald mad. He likes the environment. Fucking bitch. I'm just saying, man. How do y'all feel, man? How y'all feel about this littering, man, in the environment, man? That's it?
I feel like every time I go through a drive-thru, there's fucking trash everywhere in the driveway. So yeah, I actually know what you're talking about.
What are we gonna do about it?
Pick it up.
Results.
I throw my
Nothing.
trash at the trash.
Right.
Not
I throw
a
my trash in the
goddamn
trash.
I
said it right.
What are they gonna do about it? How are they gonna take care of this?
I want solutions.
I want them
Just
down.
make sure you don't do it yourself.
Get me answers and get back to me. I gotta
Set
work
a
on
the
it.
set
best
a
you
good
can
example
do.
to your fellow peers and
Yeah,
don't
man.
be a litterer.
Don't
Lord,
pick it
vote.
up.
Mercy.
You know,
Vote, man.
take that extra step to the trash can.
Get some exercise.
Well, since y'all got any questions for the ladies? What would y'all? What's something that y'all want to know from the ladies, man? Come
I
on,
told
man.
you about the trash and the dishes.
No, y'all sitting here doing. Y'all sitting here.
Yeah, y'all ask questions. It would be easier.
They're too into their games right
Yeah,
now.
y'all playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on, man. We podcasting. You know it's not supposed
What
to.
you talking about?
You
What you
actually-
talking about? We not even playing them. What you
Yes, you are.
You're playing the Yu-Gi-Ohs right now. Now come on, man. We're doing the podcast, man. Help
Just
me
like
out.
the
I'm
man.
sorry, man. I didn't mean your
Come on, guys. Help me out, guys. Come on, I need y'all, man. Come on, ask the ladies some questions, man.
Gerald, now you know how a woman feels. You felt ignored, right? Because they were involved in their game.
Man, I
That's
ignore
how we
everybody.
That's how we feel on a daily basis.
I was like making eye contact. with
Time
you.
is time is
Ignore.
precious.
I think I'm a terrible boyfriend.
Y'all
Okay, hold up now.
Time is precious.
So, ladies, that's a good question. So, how much attention do y'all feel like y'all need?
How much is too much?
Like, how much?
What if I'm
attention-
sitting with you on the toilet and I'm just like, you're never gonna leave?
Like,
your
nah,
side.
you sitting this way, and
I'm
I just
never
get on
gonna
top of
leave
you,
your side.
cowboy style. Can I play Yu-Gi-Oh with you behind his back? Can I play like this?
No, she's still
No,
unhappy. No.
you're not making eye contact. I can't poop if you don't. I can't poop if you don't look.
It's gonna never be enough,
Be
bro.
like,
It's never gonna be enough.
yeah, man, my girl made me
Never.
sit
I got
on the
one
toilet
shot.
with her.
I got one
We got
opportunity.
messy toilets.
Jordan, I got one
No,
shot.
you got
One
messy
shot.
toilets, you gotta sit
I got
on her
one
back, bro.
opportunity.
But nah, honest question. No, that's for real. Like attention though. Like what? Like feeling ignored. Like what makes y'all feel like y'all being ignored? Like what gets y'all?
When we get ignored.
Right. When we ask a question and you don't reply,
Like but
I
how?
talk to you.
How?
and then you change the subject.
Okay, so you did get a reply though.
That's
That's the facts. That's the facts. That's the
I
facts.
meant like you ignored me for like 4 hours and then you replied, but change the subject.
Bro, but do you? Okay, let me tell you something.
Whatever.
Though. Let me tell you something though. Okay, how long have we been dating? And what are we talking about?
Oh no, you can't. do
Because
that.
no,
You
but
can't
for
do
real, we gotta be fair though when it comes to this attention things, ladies. Because I'm a terrible texter with like business propositions, with like I'm at work, I'm doing a lot. Like I'm at work, I edit a podcast, I'm writing music, I'm actually working. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like
You trying to let me
it's
get
a
the
text.
card?
y'all some dicks.
See,
Y'all not gonna participate.
That's how a
You're
woman
gonna talk
feels,
over
Gerald.
the podcast.
that's how a woman feels.
That's how we
Gerald.
feel when we're ignored.
That's exactly what she just said about. That's exactly what
That's
she just
what
said about
happened.
changing the subject.
I'm sorry.
That's exactly what she just said.
But
There you
I
go.
understand
Case
because
in
dual is
point.
life. See,
Oh,
ladies,
wow.
ladies, that's a start. That's a start, though.
See, we got understanding.
That's a start. That's a start. It's called understanding. And that's what I think.
Oh,
I think that even after y'all get an explanation, y'all like, fuck it. Fuck the explanation. I'm still mad.
It
I'm
ain't
still
good
mad.
enough.
Fuck your grandma. She's dead. I don't care.
I seen the
She
humbleness.
died on my
I seen it
fucking
say
time.
I'm like, I seen the humbleness to where you was
Mike,
coming,
you
but I'm
see
like, that's
me?
the bullshit version. This is the
Like,
real shit.
I
This
saw
the real shit right here.
Like I seen him. He was talking over the podcast and they mad, but then I realized he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh. They're probably gonna finish this duel, and when they wrap this duel
And
up,
this is
That's
how
what I'm
situations
saying.
with us go. This is how simple it be with us. We can be like, oh, that's fucked up.
It's called
Oh,
getting
we
over
understand. Oh, we cool. It's over
Exactly.
with.
I called him out on it. He said my bad. I let the shit go.
Nah.
I think that
But
women, y'all
how many
don't.
times you gotta say my bad? though?
No.
For the same
wait a
thing.
minute.
In a
For the
relationship.
same
We in a
thing.
relationship.
It's to have to hold.
Right.
It's one
To
all one
death do
occurrence.
us part.
It was all one duel.
Until it
Not to
fucking
miss
But
sinks
then
in.
when you done do your stuff, you want our attention get mad when we on our phone.
But that's what communication.
I don't get mad.
comes.
I'm gonna make what I was doing.
But that's another thing. Women don't stay on one subject. We talking about this. They'll be like, "Well, this goes with that though." Like, no, talking about this right here. With that circumstance, if you are upset about something, we ain't gonna take it being ignored out of it. But if you're upset about something, and you get an explanation, and you're like, "Oh, okay, well, let's just let the energy go, and then hope for something to get better." And then if he keeps doing the same shit over, like if Kyle was to run another duel and then fucking just be like yelling and this shit again, I'll be like, Kyle, come on, bro, like seriously.
Like
Like
that
he'll be like,
that would
last
be
what?
But
And
then-
like 20 minutes
but
later,
then-
like you still.
But okay, but that would we have to. That was when you would have to weigh your options as far as that relationship and what that offense is. You feel me? Like, is Kyle gonna? Am I gonna keep inviting Kyle to my podcast? If Kyle's gonna keep coming over and dueling in front of the podcast and yelling, we're not making it personally about you.
I'm
Just trying to
gonna
turn
take my leave.
Like, do I keep Kyle?
Do I sell Kyle's for scraps?
For 2 minutes, I'm gonna take my leave.
Oh
I thought he was gonna turn the game on. I'm like, Kyle. God. But you know what I'm saying? So it's just shit like, you know what I'm saying, just with communication. But damn, what was we saying? Fuck. We ain't got somewhere. We did something really good. What was it? What was we just talking about?
Turkey bacon avocado.
You said that you have to figure out the relationship or something like that, like how you feel after the second time they fuck you over.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about, but before that though, like I think we saw that one because Kyle was a dick with the game. What was we talking about when he?
Oh, understanding
I said
the explanation.
That was before that. What did you say?
No, I was just saying that was a perfect example of how we feel being ignored. Kyle's definitely ignoring you.
But you're gonna
Okay,
get
so there's something
something
about me.
else,
Oh
though.
yeah, 4 hours for a text message. Perfect. Okay, so
Damn.
4 hours is not that long. Like I mean, now
Ooh, shit.
it's not.
It
It's
depends
I
on
don't
how
know,
deep
bro,
the
'cause
conversation is.
Listen,
I feel like that's
if
what
I
it's
text
about.
a chick and she don't answer
It's a
me for
dangerous
4 hours,
world
that's
out
an
there.
issue
You
for
never
me.
know.
That's like,
You
that was too long.
You're right. You're right.
But see, but it depends on what y'all
I
talking
was like,
about.
I personally don't care, but like for other people, 4 hours is a problem. If you're having a deep
I
conversation.
feel like we're looking for like
Or if
an
I'm asking-
average
or if I'm asking
on
a question
time.
like,
what's
hey-
a long time? I
Okay.
feel like the standard is like
Because
Try
I was
and
saying,
get
we
it
were
in
saying
an
how
hour.
much attention is too much attention. What attention is?
Also,
And y'all said we don't like feeling ignored. So we got like when you don't even respond to my text messages.
but I feel like it
So,
depends on how the person.
I'm seeing the scenario.
Has her
She talking
phone.
like y'all in the middle of a conversation and you talking and then all of a sudden it just stop. You just don't respond.
But what are we talking? Is it something deep like something like right now? Like we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
is
if it was
it's some
deep,
relationship
yeah.
like is it negative? Why are we? It's always negative. Okay, well I guess
Not even if it's negative, if it's just a conversation in general, but it's a conversation that's been going and it's communication.
Okay,
going
hold on.
back and
If
forth.
it's like back and forth, like 10:01, 10:02, 10:03, and then like it just stops, I'm not gonna be upset because like you can get busy out of nowhere. But if like we're having a super deep conversation about something like just something and you don't respond for a long time, I'd be a little annoyed. I want the response now.
Oh my god.
But other than that, I
I
don't
can't
really
be mad
care.
about that because
Yeah.
I feel the same.
But other
way.
than that, I don't really care like how long someone texts me back. It's just a fucking phone. But if I know the person always has their phone in their hand 24/7, always texts back real quick, is always on Snapchat, that's gonna be a little annoying because it's like, why not just
Childish.
respond?
So how can we help out, guys? Like, what makes us ignore our ladies? Like, what is it that makes us just straight cold out? Be like, all right, fucking, I'm just gonna ignore like what she said. Like, is it like a nagging type thing? Is this a scenario where we feeling like we just arguing or like, cause she said, is this at like an initiation of something deep? Like you just asked me, like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
no,
where are we going? Or like I'm pregnant? Or
Hey, babe, I'm at the sex store. Do you want me to get the like what sex toys you want me to get? Like something like I don't know.
And I just don't text you back.
For like
Fucking
what?
call me,
No,
bro.
I'm not gonna
Like,
Okay, I'm not gonna be pissed. Me personally, I'm not gonna be pissed if you don't text me back at whatever time.
cause duel is life.
But like some
Cause like you
girls
said,
want
I always have my
that.
phone in my hand. Your phone's right here, my phone's right there, and this is like 2 hours. So if I had a girlfriend, she'd be pissed right now.
Oh yeah, you dead.
But she has to fucking understand, like, hey, I'm not getting my dick sucked right now. I'm doing a podcast. Get in line, back to class
Yeah, she's
podcast.
not.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, wait.
so like I'm saying, like a couple hours ain't that long. You know what I'm saying? It is, but it ain't. And I think it's about trust, communication, and making choices on who your significant others is.
But
Really
I mean,
gonna
that's
be.
a perfect scenario for you because you actually got stuff to do and be busy. But I also know niggas that just sit there and will see the text and just won't respond.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you
She
gotta respond
on
to
my
that.
back.
Like,
Well,
You-
answer.
You wasn't doing nothing.
right. You
That
wasn't
goes
doing
back to
shit.
that goes back to the choice. Like, ladies,
Right.
bro, if you're dealing with a dude that you
But
know
a lady
is not
ain't gonna
doing
know that.
shit,
I'm gonna be 100. They not gonna know that.
Right. I'm
They not gonna know what
yeah,
a person
you saw
doing on the
message.
other
It
end.
did
Hey,
text you.
well, shit,
Okay.
maybe she's
I don't
fucking
know.
annoying. You gotta fucking communicate. That's communication. That's the communication part. You need to ask your fucking dude, like, look, bro, what was you doing? What was you doing at this time? What
If
the
you
fuck?
don't get it, if it doesn't tell you.
If he doesn't tell you, then that's another thing. Now you're dealing with, like, you're either dealing with somebody who's keeping secrets with you for a reason or for absolutely no reason, which is fucking stupid. That's what I don't like. I don't like being with people who do stuff for no reason. You gonna do stuff, do it for a reason. I hate it for chicks who ask me random scenarios that don't exist or like make up fake shit or make. Don't do that. I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. You feel me? So if you text me a dude and you really got a dude who just looks at your text messages, doesn't fucking respond to you all the time for no reason.
But haven't you seen scenarios where there's been people who love each other and they in a relationship or whatever, but the dude just don't like texting? The chick is a texter.
That needs to be communicated.
But it's something that can't be fixed because he ain't texting no more
You
faster
don't have
than
to
that.
That needs to be
And you just
communicated.
gotta compromise because you still love the person.
Then
You
don't
just ain't.
text me. FaceTime me. Babe, you know. Babe, I
Yeah.
texted you. You don't text me back. Babe, you know I don't text.
It's a girl's fault.
That's just like somebody. That's how a girl get
But
mad.
sometimes the dude like that too. I mean, some dudes
I mean, if
like
a guy
that.
tells me, "Hey, I don't like texting," I'm like, "Okay, then I'm not gonna text you," and that's it.
Then call me.
Yeah.
Call
if he's
me.
a caller,
Call-
instead of a
I
texter,
don't
then
text.
I'll
Call me. If we really in a significant relationship like that, then we should be fucking talking on the phone probably anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and
see
if
each
we
other in
don't,
person.
or if we don't, we text. Or if we don't, we see each other in person. Like
Right.
that right there, that comes to communication. Like that needs to like. All right, so we got past text. What's other ways that y'all feel like y'all being ignored? Just through text message? Y'all just be feeling like we be ignoring those texts?
I'm just throwing stuff out there. I'm not really like
I said,
the type. I
No.
don't give a shit.
no.
Yeah, me
I'm
either.
sorry, I ain't even saying like
Same.
that.
I don't really
Oh
like.
my God.
Oh,
I'm like speaking for
yeah.
other girls at this
Oh.
point, not me personally. This is like other girls speaking. Me personally, I don't really have.
Any questions for the ladies?
Nah. I don't got nothing for them. I'll let them off with a warning. It's cool.
George the good cop. Found you.
Those goddamn dishes in that goddamn trash.
Oh, man, I'm enjoying the film. Did you have any topics, Karen?
I know. Nah, we ain't got no universe. Well, we got one. Shit. What's up with fucking Trump, man? What the fuck is up with
And
that?
the Syria thing.
He a good
strike
guy,
in
yo.
Syria.
Yeah, this shit
I was
is.
gonna ask you guys how you feel about that Cardi
Sorry
B
about that.
Watch albums.
The Cardi B album. I mean, that's a subject that was definitely coming up next.
Because
I was
I
just
honestly
putting this.
think it's terrible, but
Oh,
that's just me.
wait a minute.
There's all bangers on there.
A
It's
terrible.
overhyped. It's pretty sweet, but it's overhyped.
It's really
About like a
the,
segment.
no, the
and a half,
production is
eh?
amazing. The beats are amazing. The beat.
The production.
Yeah.
is
She
really
has
good.
no. Her lyrics is limited. The ratchetness helps her a lot.
I think what helps her is the
Written as
fact
well
that
by other people.
she's rapping about fuckboys, and I feel like a whole bunch of
Sweet song, banger. More about the beat. A lot of beats on there pretty much, I mean, made that but she has some. I'm not gonna front and be like the whole CD was just all about beats, because there was some songs that I don't win, like the chance to the Chance the Rapper song. I mess with that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He said, I
I
like
heard him
that.
After we
say,
just went up.
I heard one thing, and she was like, "Stop messing," or something like that. And I was like, I don't know.
No, after we just went over that, and he corrected himself. He was like, "You know what? I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that." What's the name of that artist?
And I come back.
He was very respectful with it, and you came back over here. He was like, "Hey, and I like that Mexican song."
I tried to clear it up. I tried.
I like that taco song.
Oh my god.
I like that. Oh my god.
I feel very offended right now.
Y'all think Nicki Minaj's butt is fake?
It definitely is.
It is.
Definitely fake.
Well, I just watched this video of her walking.
Ooh,
You seen
another
that
topic
video?
for the ladies. How do
You
y'all
see
feel
this
about?
video? Dang. See? There you go again.
It's fake as
Oh, I'm sorry.
Preference.
What did I do? I'm sorry. No, I'm
That's
trying to
that's
get
your
better.
word.
I actually want. What were you gonna say? Forget her.
What was she talking about?
What the fuck was that?
Her walking with. Oh,
Oh my god. There you go.
Wait, gotta get.
Oh, let's start that motherfucker up. Oh my god. No, it is a little ridiculous though.
Yeah.
It is a little ridiculous.
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
It do look pretty ridiculous though.
Her word is definitely fake. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, so I
It's
went
not.
back.
It's definitely thicker. It's almost like it ain't even.
They had to show it from the front.
So who your personal preference? You like Cardi or you like, who's your personal preference for a female rapper?
We can't do this, y'all. They can both be great. They both be great.
Personal
Yeah,
preference?
yeah.
Because somebody might say something different. That's why I said personal preference.
Female rapper. I'm more into like Rihanna. And
More into like trip hop.
Oh my
And
gosh.
her and all that.
Yeah, she don't like neither one of them. So
Yeah, I'm like.
let's ask the ladies, how y'all feel about plastic surgery?
I mean,
for
do
women.
you? I don't
Right.
give a fuck.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Do you last
I'm not
If I
gonna
had
be
the
like,
money,
I
I would
don't
get plastic
down.
surgery.
Yeah.
I would too.
Right. I totally get it.
I get my
Yeah,
knees
the
done.
money.
That's totally a thing.
That's totally a thing.
That's totally a thing.
I mean, it sucks that some women feel like they have to do that.
I'm
but,
like 12 inches
all power
taller.
to them.
A
Okay.
foot taller.
How do you
Bro,
feel
I'd be
about
like
getting
7
plastic
fucking
surgery?
feet,
Would
bro.
you-
I'd be
I mean, I was
ridiculous,
talking about
bro.
fake asses and fake
Bitches
boobs.
love
I
me.
mean, personally, for me, from a dude's perspective, I mean, I think it like looks good. We had this conversation. I think like it looks good, but like, I think some is too much sometimes. Like, I think that like, I don't know. I'm all for like the maximization of the sexy, the like the is that a word? Maximization.
Sometimes it's temporary. You gotta make sure like you like that, or you have somebody that has a butt like that they keep up with it and got the money to keep up with it.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
what
a
I'm saying.
one-time thing.
Yeah.
and
Like, I think
it's
Blac
gonna be
Chyna-
followed forever.
But looks
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I hate it when they do
Terrible.
too much. I'd be like, ooh, you get too far.
Yeah.
And I think it's almost at a level now where like
Someone said
everybody's
she looked like a
like,
guitar case, and I lost it.
Hmm?
Someone said she looked like a guitar case.
Lost
it.
you need to stop. And I feel like, I feel like, and that is so rude. Yes,
It's
and I can
terrible.
see it because it's like the oh
Yeah.
god, and it's like, and I'm like,
But but don't feel too bad because
Man, she
She's a
fucked
piece of
up.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's a real.
but I'm
fuck
talking
up.
about fuck her. I'm talking about like y'all, like women, like do y'all like, what is the perfect like physique? Do y'all feel like there's a perfect physique?
I mean definitely every girl wants an hourglass figure. Like no, I mean and like society.
And do y'all think that this is like so? Cause this so what I be seeing on like Love and Hip Hop is like the shit the bitches that be on Love and Hip Hop, just the big ass titties, the little ass waist, and the fucking like just
It's
like
all
big-
fake.
Like Kim
That's
Kardashian.
just from
Exactly.
that show. That's just that preference.
No, it's not just for that show. That is how
That is
women
Hollywood.
are
That
trying
is-
to
that is-
fucking look.
Like Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian.
And exactly,
Yeah.
like literally,
I don't
like
want
just
it.
that it. Yeah, so you saying that you support them and if they want it, but
Yeah.
for y'all personally, y'all wouldn't really.
Yeah.
Okay, well you said.
And it's almost like they don't even do it for men anymore.
That's
It's
what
like
it is for everybody though.
I'm gonna continue to love myself.
I mean,
That's
nah, you go.
Would you not talk to a person because something was like, if you knew they had like ass, you need something done, they ass?
Nah, not talk to them. No,
Because I think that's the same way with me. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm like, if it look good on you,
I'm talking
it
about
look good on you.
preference other like, bro. I've been in the strip club. I felt real asses and I felt fake asses.
How do they
There's
feel?
a difference. Hard.
Hard.
Yes.
Fake asses.
Yeah,
feel
dude.
hard.
They
Fake
do
asses
feel
are
hard.
hard.
How about like a butt
Ain't got no booty crevices in them. They ain't got no dimples. They ain't got that like. You ever like real soft girls feel like somebody like I done touched some girls' thighs that feel like somebody just been injecting them with baby oil their whole life, just like a fucking liquid, like come on, dude, we got dudes here. Y'all know what real titties feel like. The mother you just sit there and you just at the bottom of it and you just like that and the whole shit.
Jiggle.
A fake titty don't do that. It's
Uh,
like just a big separated fucking chest cavity and this shit right here. This shit don't look.
Jordan we were watching this thing, and the girl clearly has fake boobs.
It's called
He's
porn.
like, no, I didn't.
it's called porn.
Yeah, we're watching
I was
porn.
watching porn.
And the girl, literally, her boobs look nice, but I was like, they're fake.
They're fake as fuck.
Then she had, like, you can
Just
see, like, her
super
chest
perky, like
cavity.
they're not moving
And you
at
can see,
all.
like, in between her chest, and, like, the boobs just look too...
Like when she's laying down.
they were
it's
low,
still
but they were, like,
Ain't no baby ever
perfect.
sucked on them titties.
Listen. Here's the
And she got 4 kids.
here's the biggest turnoff. Here's the biggest turnoff. When you watch a porn and then you can see the scar from where they got
Put your armpit down. This is
or when
awful.
they're, like,
Yeah.
you can see one nipple over
They
here,
can
the
go
other
in
nipple
through
on
the
the other
back.
side of the boob.
You can see the scar right underneath the boob where they got the surgery, and I'm like, I'm like, oh, I gotta turn it. I can't even watch this now. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
So
not
you don't
gonna
feel
see
like
it.
there's an unfair pressure on women in society to get this hourglass by or this certain like, because I
Of course
mean,
there is. There's pressure on everyone to
well, I mean, I
be a
guess that is
certain
very
way.
Yeah.
cliche way of putting it. Like,
There's pressure on there's
Follow
pressure on
that.
men to be
Yeah.
tall and athletic. There's pressure on women to be thin
Yes, you're
and like
Yeah.
voluptuous.
right.
You know.
You can just hear me say I'm about to get my knees done. My knees, man, my knees, they need
Put
done.
some inches in, man. So, ladies, how do y'all feel about social media?
Drop some dubs on these bitches.
Oh my god, I think it's annoying how girls get mad.
I'm about to get rid of my
Boyfriends
social
liking other
media,
bitches'
actually.
Pictures. I think that's stupid. I think that's immature.
We were
Why are
just
you letting society? Why are you letting social media?
It
basically ruin your
depends on the
relationship?
picture. You can't just be liking some chick that live next door to you that's always coming over and shit, or like her best friend's titties out picture, and you the first person to like it.
That is a perfect example.
Oh
That's
my
why I
God.
said you fucking lied.
Am I supposed to like?
You ain't wait till
I'm
the women like you was the first one. It's
probably
like
liking other
your
girls'
nigga
pictures
likes your
myself.
girls like shit like oh shit. Like oh shit. And then he on her page just like and then she at your house so you see now her page is just getting like
Okay, now
And it shows your name. So when you go there, you be like, damn, he like that one, that one, that one, right.
So there is a limit.
So there is a limit.
There's something like
So
that.
there is a limit.
There's
he
definitely
like
a
fucking
limit.
her right next to me. in the
There's a
kitchen.
line.
It's
Like,
like,
man,
feel
Keisha
funny
be
about
snapping
this.
on Facebook. Bitch is cute. But I was more talking about like y'all's pictures that y'all post. Y'all
like being
feel-
shown off on Instagram and like.
Yeah, like
I
just
don't care. I don't know why some girls care about that. Like, I posted a picture, you didn't like it.
He's not talking about that.
talk about titties and ass or Instagram.
Like,
Oh,
do you
God.
feel? Are you trying to ask like, do you feel pressure to look like certain people to post on Instagram?
No.
Not pressure to look like certain people to post on Instagram. I'm saying like, do you feel pressure? Like,
To
no.
look a certain way.
I'm just talking about like how do y'all feel about just women in society now? Are y'all for with the nipples piercing and no bras and like see-through shirts and shit?
I
How y'all
like
feel?
titties, so I don't care.
I'm for whatever makes you happy.
But I'm not gonna. I'm but she can entertain me.
Okay.
Like,
Well, I'm getting my nipples.
I don't really pay attention.
It's a whole bunch of openness. I think it's a whole bunch of like women are. I mean, not open. I don't know.
I think you're talking to the
I
wrong
feel
girls.
like at this time of
I
age,
think you're
I
really talking to the
listen,
wrong
but I
girls.
see where you coming from, but
They
it's
say
safe
they don't
perspective.
care
Don't
about
care.
dudes sucking dick during the sex, so
They bold.
different breeds.
Yeah.
They are
That
different.
was just a
That's
we
just-
no longer care what you guys think. and what
Right,
you
right,
think
but that's
and what the
good.
fuck we want.
We've evolved.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like,
no.
From all the bull.
We are literally so glad that y'all said
We're
that. Like,
evolving.
y'all
I won't
about to
say
boom
evolve.
this podcast so hard. Like,
So we gonna evolve and we gonna take the next step and we gonna hire some dudes to come in. You know, like we gonna be banging it out
nope.
and they gonna come in and I'm gonna blindfold myself and I'm like, oh yeah, baby, you like that? And you just like, yeah, and they just over there getting their thing going. And I'm
That's
like,
the
long as I
first
go.
step, pal. That's the first step.
yep.
That's the first step.
And that's love right there. That way everybody happy.
Amazing.
I might need to put my earplugs in because if I hear that slurping sound, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's over. I can't. I can't even keep going.
Oh my god.
But that whole boob scar thing, y'all, that scars me. Like,
Tragic.
I remember one time I was really into this porno and I seen that scar and I was just like,
Speaking of porn, I guess we can make that the last topic, man. How do ladies
I
feel
love
about
like deflate, like it's bad, flaccid.
Ladies love porn. How
I
I
don't
don't
want
know,
to
man.
get some TMI on that.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
But
Sorry.
I enjoy
What you
porn
wanna
just
know,
like every other
Ash?
guy does.
Oh my god.
Porn
What you
keeps
wanna
on
know,
moving my favorite
Oh,
video,
I'm
and I have to
afraid.
keep on finding favorite videos, which is pissing me off.
I'm gonna just let y'all know. Y'all just freestyle about what y'all want dudes to know about y'all's porn. I don't even want to ask any questions. I'm just gonna be quiet, not say anything.
No, you gotta ask questions. What do you want to
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
Jordan.
What do you want to? You've been asking questions all damn day. What do you want to know?
What do you want to know?
this is
Um,
really, where are you from? This is so random. You just look so familiar to me. Okay.
she looks like like a Mara.
No, she
Amethyst.
no. She just looks really. Have you ever been to Bob Evans before? Like a Bob Lake.
She's like, yeah, I own two
Yeah.
of them.
It's
Not
just so
recently,
familiar.
but
I don't know
Who got the lighter?
why. But,
it is cool on this though.
yeah.
Okay, how young did y'all start watching porn?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Nah,
It's just been here for so long
Since I
now.
was
It almost
born.
feels like a
You want a
concept.
truth or a
I don't
lie?
even
What,
know.
live porn or porn?
Like, what are we talking? Are we talking soft porn?
magazine?
When there wasn't,
This
there
episode
wasn't
is for
any
the
videos.
ladies,
Like
okay?
magazines.
So I don't want to know about
But
y'all's
he
porn
asking
It's
right now.
Magazines?
Magazines?
Yeah, turn
Or you-
out with pictures.
Or are you talking? What are you
Tell me
talking?
your Tell me your journey with pornography.
Asian
ladies.
porn was the first porn I've ever seen.
Did y'all hear? He slowed down his speech when he said it. He said, "This episode is for the ladies." Okay, okay, guys, we gotta.
This episode is for the ladies. Okay. Karen was like,
Asian porn?
"What you want to know?" I'm like, "Hey, Karen."
Asian porn?
My first experience with porn,
Nah,
I found my
in my-
brother's tape under his little dresser. I
Oh
was like,
God.
what the fuck is this? Put it in, I was like, ooh, hold up.
I thought it was.
How
It was
old
just
were you
white
when you
people
saw
having
this?
sex
I
with
just
other
turned
people.
the DVD player on.
How old was I?
You just turned the DVD player on.
I
They
thought
just
that-
left it
in
there?
my dad's
Oh, we
room.
thought, remember that? We
I
were
forgot.
little.
Yeah.
We
His
found
dad, your dad was knocking chicks.
Really?
He had
I was
porn
like 5.
in the DVD player at all times.
No,
He was
one
having
time.
chicks
My
on
dad
the
recorded
No,
it.
not all
That's
time.
right.
Yeah.
Not all
Family
time.
members.
We found
If it was
No, it was-
left
it was
in
all
the
time.
DVD
It was all time.
player, he
Dude,
doesn't
like,
take
My
it
dad
Mom's
took
second birthday.
My dad took a tape
You don't
that had.
forget to take your porno out. That's something you put up. Your porn is hidden.
No.
But we didn't live
My
with
dad had a
him.
tape.
We didn't live with him. It's just like every other
It's
weekend.
like
or
I'm saying, he
I mean,
was knocking shit back.
Oh, well, duh.
He kept porn in his DVD player. He just, this chick's coming
Not
in.
Troy.
He's just in there playing like.
Not the Godfather.
Right, bruh. Not Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Not Scarface.
Booty bitches 74.
Booty Talk number 9. Like
in the DVD player. He had a 6-disc DVD player of
Booty
porno.
Talk number 1, number 2, number 7, number 13, And number
And
9.
they each had like 4 movies on it, so you
God.
we just had chicks to control when they come in like, oh yeah, pick yourself something, make yourself something.
You want to see the speeches again? The speeches do a thing,
Yeah,
huh?
she got the yams, I know.
She got the
She
jam.
got the yams, I know. She be like, shut up, I do like Miss Peaches though.
I do like the speeches. Turn her on.
Oh my god. Alright, so how old were you when you found this?
Oh, we were young. We were
Yeah,
little.
we were really
Like
young.
9 or 10. My dad, we were looking for like home videos, and we found a
Home
black cassette, and we're like, oh, you know, like this, because it was like in a closet. So
It's
like,
gotta be Pocahontas.
It's
Can't take
Listen.
it wrong
not
turn.
something
was
so
like,
fucking
oh, this the
hardcore.
director's
No,
cut.
my dad
Oh,
taped over
Pocahontas.
our family video.
Listen, back in the day, G had this. Listen, back in the day, G had this. Oh my god, I gotta calm down because
I'm
it's so
trying to
funny.
figure out what story is this.
Oh, it's so funny. G had this. G, I wasn't around for this, but G told me the story. He had this porno where the song, the music from the porno was so good. Not the porn itself. The porn was actually trash. But the music was so good, and I can't remember. It just
That's
I
what
really
inspired
don't
him to
remember
rap
it.
with the music on the porno.
probably, but it was
Possibly.
I can't remember. It was how'd that shit go?
Porno with annoying music in the background.
It was so
That's
good.
the one.
I was mad.
Because
this
they was
morning.
rapping,
I
they was
like,
singing, and they
I'm
was
a
like,
fan. If you got music, I'm skipping.
Oh,
I'm not
dog.
watching.
No, but then like it's music the whole way. And you're like,
Yeah, I
what
clicked
the
forward a
fuck?
couple
I
of
know,
minutes
like,
and it's
I
still
don't-
going.
And
I'm
then
like,
I'm just
you're
going
getting
to it.
you,
I'm
and
like,
then
I'm
you're
done.
wrong.
I'm like,
So
I'm
oh,
out.
music during porn, that is extremely
That's
annoying.
annoying.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not watching it. We can't do this.
And some pornos have like old ass music, like
Mhm.
old R&B songs or
I
old
bet.
Little Wayne. You're like, what the fuck?
What's up tempo as fuck.
Right, my
Wait,
window.
You're not on beat. You're not even playing to the beat.
Y'all have
If
this
you will
smoke
smash
sex,
this some
listen,
Jeezy,
familiar.
smash her right, bruh. Sorry, no, you're just saying. Alright, so y'all 10 years old, y'all find this porno, y'all popping it, it's not Pocahontas.
It was a family video. My dad recorded a
Yeah.
porno over our fucking family video. It
Oh.
started out as us.
Yeah.
It started out as us.
That's all
Oh
happy
my
and shit.
God. It was
like
Playing.
Then it
Oh,
cut. Then
It
it
was
cut
like the
into
ring,
two
but it was
people
porn.
fucking on this video.
Wow.
And he just recorded that over y'all?
Yeah.
Wow.
My dad was cut
Your
though.
dad was like, I got a little surprise for you, little girl.
So, did y'all just watch it or did
No.
y'all go
I
crazy?
gotta-
We,
So y'all's dad pretty much put y'all on the sex.
we,
He showed y'all the
my
first
mom used to
sex.
get so pissed because he would print porno pictures and leave them on the kitchen table, forgetting about them.
Oh yeah.
And we'd always find them because
I
we'd get up
totally
early for
forgot
school,
about
and
that.
him and my mom would fight all the time.
And then you'd hide them, and then I'd find them because I would just
Yeah.
like crawl on shit.
Yeah, your dad definitely put y'all on the porn. He's the GOAT. He's the fucking GOAT. He had sex in the house comfy. He had it in the house comfy. He's like, what? They gonna see it eventually. They gonna see
They
it
grown, what,
eventually.
13, 14.
Look at them. You guys look great. You look great. You're growing up nice. You look great. You're gonna make me very proud one day. I don't know, bro. Some dudes are so happy about that shit. Like, I'm so scared to have a daughter. I can't take it. But some dudes literally take pride in their daughter, like, finding the dude. Like, I guess you're supposed to. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's literally going forward and
My
creating
dad's
life.
low key one of those dads.
She's going forward and carrying on your literal lineage. Like, I can understand
like,
taking pride in it, but I still
appreciates,
don't
like,
want my daughter to
like-
get found out. I'm so afraid.
Oh, that's where I see where you're coming from. Honey. But once they get like grown as fuck, it's like, nah, bro. I want you to find somebody. I don't want you.
Yeah, but I'm
Cause
still.
I don't want to have no daughter that I look up and you like 40-some years old and you ain't found nobody.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the dad that got to give you this conversation. Like, I don't know if you're gonna find somebody at this point. I don't even believe it myself. Like, what do you want me to say?
You
Like,
might have lost. You might have lonely.
Yeah, I
Like-
have to talk with her.
Lonely
Have
old
fun sleeping on your
woman.
pool.
Because I can't marry you. Me and your grandma, me and your stepmom, we about to go to Barbados. And I already got the tickets. You gotta watch the house. Like, you can watch the house. But don't have nobody in the house.
I'm not gonna front. If I
But
might,
don't hire nobody in your house.
I other.
My been gone. Been
Nah,
gone.
she like you. She annoying as hell. Nobody told her. But I'm telling you, baby, because I want you to see.
Shit.
I want you to be.
All you can.
That's your mama. That's your mama here, girl. That's your mama. You don't get that from me.
Oh my
Alright,
God. What's up?
Like you did
If
from
we
the
need
east,
step
yeah.
mama going to Barbados.
Burgers.
You pulled up right in time. This episode is for the ladies.
Oh,
We
y'all
learned a
know
lot of
East
stuff
Coast
about-
is love the ladies.
No, it's about learning about the ladies. We asking questions. You know what I'm saying? It's the
You know
perfect
East
time.
Coast love the Wait, what?
Wait. What we doing with the ladies? Let's run it back.
We just asking
Oh,
questions.
my
Actually,
God.
right now, and we gonna stay here. They talking about their first experience finding a porno. So, at 10 years old,
He's like,
they found a family video that was not their family video.
It started off their family video.
Their dad
And
recorded
then it turned into
over
the
it.
rain porno style.
It was the
First of all, who's
porno.
your dad?
The greatest,
Right.
the literal greatest.
I'm like,
He used to leave porno little cards on the table every morning for them to see shit. Just to know.
what's
So
the-
how did y'all feel like as 10-year-old girls seeing porn sex and shit like that? Because dudes, we always like we love sex. It's always trying to keep away from us. We love it. And girls, y'all more like
Mm-mm.
supposed
no,
to
that's
be.
not true.
I said bitches, sorry. Women.
Bitch. I've been saying
Women. Women, no, I'm saying bitches like us, but women love sex just as much as men do. Like, that's such a true statement.
if not more.
I don't remember finding that, but I remember finding Asian porn that my mom got from her Mexican friend. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And I remember like seeing like a big ass. Oh, I remember seeing
She got some Asian porn from a
the
Mexican
biggest,
friend.
like the biggest
Damn.
black dick I've ever seen in my entire life was in that.
Thank you.
On Asian porn?
Yeah,
You know
Oh,
the blacks love
wow.
the Asians.
And-
Ask Gerald.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
Kept the
I'm a
magazine for
girl.
years.
How old
I
was
have
you?
emotions. I think I was like 11 or 12.
Yeah,
I was definitely a teen.
But you know
But
what? I knew about sex and stuff, but I didn't have the want to like have sex. You know what I mean? Like it was interesting to see other people doing it. I was young, but I didn't have like the want to experience it for myself.
At what age did you start like wanting to do it? And when you started wanting to do it, like how did you feel?
I was 19.
19 was when you first started wanting, like actually wanting
I
to
mean,
have
I was
sex?
because I was in a relationship and I thought that's what you're supposed to do. So
That's when you first got
Whose
your
man
first
is this?
19. Well, that's good. So what about you? When was the dang? We gonna have to do 19. That's
Yeah, we gotta come back to that.
not
wait,
in a
is that like unheard
not-
of to be 19?
no, not a judgment. I'm just that's a
Where I'm
different.
from, it is.
I'm judging. I'm sorry.
I know girls that have been
Really?
fucking since they was like 14.
Facts.
13.
That's what I'm like. You said you saw your first porno at 19.
No,
She saw
I
She
saw my first
saw
porno
her
when
first
I
porno
was
like 10,
10.
but
Okay.
she didn't actually.
I didn't want to have sex. I didn't have sex till I was 19.
See, Mike wasn't listening. He missed that part of the episode.
Yeah, I'm like, why is
She
this?
said-
I take that statement back. I'm
Okay.
not
She said she didn't want to have sex, but she liked watching other people have sex. But she didn't have the want to have sex on her own until she was 19.
Okay, I have a question for that real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When you did you
Wi-Fi?
your one of not want to
Oh,
have
girl.
sex? Was that because
Yeah.
you seen a vision porno and you was like, you know
No,
what? That's
it
not
was
for
more
me.
so like back to the beginning when you were talking about how society puts these standards on women. I didn't look like those women on the
Oh, is it
video,
down here?
and I was like, I don't look like that, so there's no way that I can do what they're doing.
I feel it.
Until you was 19?
Mhm.
I'm so sorry, girl.
I just want to say.
Well, Jordan, we sorry that we invaded
every
your
girl you
girl's
dated before
mentality.
you was 19.
But
was a
you were
good.
definitely beautiful. I'm sorry that you
Right,
fucking
like-
felt like porno. I mean, bitches in pornos don't be that cold. Which pornos was you watching?
Right, that's what I'm like.
Because I done see some average ass bitches in pornos.
No,
Them
Some
bitches be
super
sexy.
average. Like,
The
I
average
ain't
bitches
clicking
are
on
sexy.
that.
I seen
No,
classmates.
like,
that
don't
was,
be like that because, bro, come on, bro. Don't act like the bitch. The bitches that look like you can fuck them in real life often be the sexiest bitches in the pornos. You be like, I can smash her. But I hate that. Like, you don't want no motherfucking super perfect ass porno bitch. Like, they cute. So, I mean, yeah, every once in a while you want to be watching a porno. You want to be like, Bro, she is too cold to be doing this. Like, she,
I'm about to say,
what is
Nigga,
wrong with
there's
her?
pornos
Like, this
with
is
chicks
bad.
that got
Other
roses and shit. I
times,
don't
you be
wanna
like,
see
oh,
that.
yeah, I get that.
I gotta catch up.
I get
I
that.
gotta catch up on my shit.
he said, I'm not good enough for this.
Man, you don't understand. I
What
out
was you
work
saying?
cheaping.
Who said something?
I said there's some average ass porns though that you not gonna click on.
Definitely.
You just not giving it a chance.
That must be some whack ass porn. I'm talking, yeah, but no, like, no, I don't. 19, no. But Mary, what about you? What about your first time, like, thinking about? When did you like? How did you feel when you? What was the first question like? How
When
old
I
was
first
you?
saw porn.
Yeah, when you first saw porn,
Yeah,
but
she
then
did
when
that.
did you first want to like? How did you feel when you first started actually wanting to have sex? Like, how old was you?
I was
How old were
I
you?
was young.
Young, like
Do you
how
have an
young?
iPhone charger?
I'm actually commandeering the only iPhone charger.
Actually, I got you. 'Cause I'm not me.
East Coast.
And if this is TMI, you can definitely.
Oh, no,
This episode is for the ladies.
I was young. I can't remember what age, but definitely young.
Like right after the porno.
He said like
TBH.
right after the corner.
TBH, I started masturbating at a young age.
How old?
Masturbation squad.
Like,
Yeah, that's a lot of niggas. That's the come up.
It's a lot
What?
of niggas though. This episode is for the ladies.
how old was I when I started having my own room?
Just hate the
Remember me and
ladies.
my used to share, and then I got my own room.
I don't remember.
I was young. I can't remember the age, but I was definitely young.
As soon as
I think I
got
was
my
definitely
own
humping
space,
my teddy.
I was on
13.
it.
Younger
It's
than
two
that.
of y'all here. Y'all
I give
know
you
when y'all
9.
got y'all's
If
own
you saying
room.
young,
She
Younger
said she
than
watched
she
tits.
said 10.
9? You were younger than 9? You weren't coming though.
We
But
didn't
just-
know what kind of
I ain't
word.
talking about. I
Sensation.
ain't talking about just. Well, I mean, hey, if you was it, so damn.
Like, I was definitely rubbing against my teddy bears in bed at night.
Yeah, me and my friends talk about
Okay,
that. We all used to do that.
no
Yeah.
playhouse, no playhouse, no playhouse. We talking about like you talking
Like, legit masturbation.
legit like orgasm.
Oh,
Like you're grown enough to know.
I lost my virginity at 18, but I definitely started touching myself before that. Like,
So we got some good girls.
Nice, very good.
obviously, like, 18 years without sex is really hard, and I've had
Is your
times where I
warrior
could have
somewhere?
had sex, but I had to resort to other
Is there
things,
what?
like giving them blowjobs or touching
I'm trying to find out if there's
myself,
more girls like
or
that.
letting them touch
Yeah.
me, but never,
I need the
like,
lady.
penis and vagina type stuff.
But I'm
So
talking about,
I started masturbating at probably like 15.
okay, because
Yeah.
dudes be jacking off like 11, 12.
Oh, definitely. Well, you guys have to though. If you guys don't jack off, you're just gonna say small. Is that like an actual thing or is
I don't know if
I
that's.
never.
Is that a fact?
My mom said that.
We don't have.
So you-
Right.
Y'all don't understand. Shout
My
out
mom
to
told
you.
my
Well,
mom.
we have
You ain't
no.
a lie.
So real
Right.
life,
Right.
my mom.
We
That's
all
what that's
we all was
for.
like, oh, is that
Is that a thing? Like,
Is
well,
that-
is that real? You
My
need to
mom
fact check
told my
that.
because you
brother
kind
that
of
if he
explained a
didn't
whole
like
lot
it-
right there.
Everybody in the room was like,
It's true
Yeah.
because my mom told
Checks
brother
out.
that.
No, it was more so like
Big
if you don't use it.
That is- y'all niggas-
I
I'm
thought that
sorry.
it was you had to masturbate so that.
Nah,
you
you'll
could
have wet
grow.
dreams, and you gotta check your systems. Like that's what a wet dream is. You have your body has its own way of seeing if you can ejaculate and produce sperm. So if you don't jack off, you will dream about sex and you'll ejaculate in your sleep. But if you checking your own system and jacking off, you won't have wet dreams. At least I don't think you will. But everybody has different sex drives. Me, I was jacking off probably about 11, 12 years old. Probably, I don't even know. I don't know. Is that accurate? I'd have to do some research. But yeah, but
I
had that from
My first
Ladies.
porno I saw was at 3, and that was only because I walked
And you
in.
remember that?
Yes, it was traumatizing. It wasn't
It was
traumatizing.
traumatizing.
Actually, I walked in on my dad, on him and his lady. And back then, I guess the old school niggas. My dad like 45, so I guess they used to watch porn. Why they was like that was they turn on move like.
told you.
Like they
Her
put
dad left a porno in the DVD player.
See now he
And
All
ain't
the
also,
time, bro.
may I add that I used to take showers with my mom and my dad, and I remember seeing my dad's like dick, my mom's, like I remember that stuff. So
I think
feel
we-
like
at
that has,
children's
like,
As kids, you gonna
Go
see
see
your
that.
parents' dicks. Like
facts.
sometimes your dad
I
just
think
gonna
that
walk
has,
in
like,
while you
a-
peeing and just pull his dick out, show you his bigger.
a
Like,
factor in my.
I
The
never
fuck is everybody
went through
with
that,
sex?
but I done been in showers like when I was going to like the YMCA young, my stepdad, I used to go and shit like that. Other than
I'm
that,
talking about like, well, not peeing in sex, but if you peeing, your dad gonna come pee by you. You gonna see your dad's dick. Your dad's gonna pee
I never
by
did.
you.
I ain't gonna lie, I never went through that. Never
You
went through
just said your dad came in.
That's a
with-
shower
I
at
think
the
it says stepdad though.
Same dick.
Oh,
Step
Same
at the
dick.
YMCA. At the crib, I never showered with a man. Ever.
I'm not saying in the shower.
Shower, use the bathroom. I never went to the bathroom with a man. In my family. The only time I've ever been in the same bathroom with a man in my family has been like at the YMCA or Lifetime Fitness or some type of gym where we was hooping, swimming, and then they got the big showers where everybody showered together. That's
not like that.
Yeah. Well,
Amazing Joe.
everybody's dad's different.
Right?
You can't verify this at all.
You dad did hold your dick when you
Nigga,
big?
that nigga wasn't around.
what? Your dad held your dick?
Hold it for you? No.
Like,
Just
Nah.
I mean, if we're gonna take it there, I guess I had to take it there. So hilarious. Anyway, what was we going back to the ladies talked about I think we got to so that's good. Joe waited until y'all was 18 and stuff like that. How when being grown and stuff, how do y'all feel about we ain't gotta talk about girls who have sex yet. Do y'all feel like that's odd finding that out that girls have sex that young?
That's your business.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a certain age that girls should start having sex or people, period?
I should
15.
15.
I say
15.
if you are
18.
just whatever age you want to do it, just be
Oh,
safe.
man.
Right.
Don't be out here popping out babies when you're 11,
Because I think if you're
12.
fucking at 15, you're not buying condoms, and I think that's why like a lot of you know what I'm saying. And I ain't out this. But anyway.
That's why I can't. That's the perspective. Like that's gonna come down if you got kids or not too. 'Cause that.
I mean, me, the only reason I say 15 is because when I was 15, literally, it was only maybe 3 people around me who didn't have sex. We all had sex. We all had with everybody, females,
Yeah,
males.
depends on
It was
the
only
environment.
3 people who was just like, nah, I'm gonna wait for the right person. I hated them niggas. Like, shut the fuck up. You just ain't getting none. That's what it is. Like,
I think that might be an environment one.
I think
When I was in
there
there was some people that had sex, but
Yeah, it was
everybody wasn't
taboo.
rocking on the
In my
sex
age, it was
side.
like
And I do
Yeah.
agree. I think it is an environmental thing. I had a brother named Dante. I'm like, I used to understand. Like, I used to try to throw the, like, bro, pussy right here, bro. She ready. Like, bro. He like, nah.
But I think it's different for guys though. Like
Yeah.
when it comes to sex, like when a guy has sex, I mean, there's nothing that says, oh, you lost your virginity. Like for a girl, it's different. Like our hymen tears, like we bleed, so that's how you know we lost.
Oh,
Our
there's something that tells. It's called you.
Yeah.
I know, but that's what I'm
Facts.
saying. Like, you can,
Hey,
if
you ain't never
anything,
done
you
this,
can
have
lose your
you?
virginity to a loaf of bread. Like you can literally fuck a loaf of bread.
Nah, you gotta have sex with an actual person that don't count. Like even head and all that shit. Like even getting close to.
Do
the,
you guys change? Like,
Hey.
does something different happen in your body when you have sex for the first time?
You're mental. You know that you actually laid with a woman. Like that's like they go all the way back to like before you can even go to war. Like bro, he's never laying with a woman.
Like, cause you know, so I don't know.
You just know.
I don't know if this is because like they had sex, but I have a stepsister who used to be like,
You can't fuck no loaf of bread like you can fuck a vagina.
Facts.
no shit.
Big
But that's what I'm saying. Like, a guy can lose their virginity to a loaf of bread, but a girl, like,
You can't
Okay.
lose your virginity to a loaf of
I know
bread.
you can't. But what I'm saying is, like,
Don't
it's
say
different
nothing because
for
if
girls.
that's the case, you can lose your virginity masturbating. Case. I already know where you was going, bro.
can't-
No,
you
don't
can't
go
lose
there.
your virginity to- You
Hey,
can only
You
lose
gotta
your
hit the
virginity.
wetness. It gotta be some skin to skin contact.
It has to be a receiving
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
You gotta get it in there. You gotta go in there and go all the way in there. And it can't be no couple stroke. Like it's even down to that. Like dudes, we want to consider that. Like,
So would a
I
gay
did,
person
but-
never lost their virginity if they only fucked a dude?
no,
That's
once
skin to
they gay
skin.
virginity,
Bro,
Just
that's
as
skin
long
to
as it's
skin.
skin to skin.
That's skin to
just gotta
skin,
be-
bro.
So
That's
skin to
what
skin
I'm
is
saying.
the
Booty
so
hole,
skin to
booty
skin
hole.
is the limit of this of losing your virginity.
bro. It's about having sex with another person.
He was about to say.
I was about to say man. I was
That
about
was
to say
terrible.
person.
So
Another
wait, so if a guy
person.
fucks a girl in the ass, he lost her virginity.
That
He
too.
lost his virginity.
I was gonna
Is that
say.
virginity?
This is what I'm saying.
Still
like,
I
not
understand where
really.
you're coming from.
I was about to
Okay.
say that really
can you
counts.
tell if you have sex? Can you tell if a girl's a virgin the first time you have sex with her?
No.
No.
Why do
I
people
got-
say that?
Now you
I've always
can't.
said I
Real?
didn't
No.
tell.
So wait, you really
unless
can't?
you really, unless you, I mean,
'Cause I'm-
unless you know that you.
I mean, unless
This
you
is our
blessed
son
like
virginity,
me,
so, like,
then.
no,
I mean, if you're having
Some
sex with a
females is
virgin,
OGs.
you
You
can
want
fuck
me
it.
to know.
But by some females' reaction, like some females like they clench up. You can,
And how
you can
many,
really
and
tell.
how many
Okay.
virginities do you take in your life? I've only
Hold
taken
on,
one
though.
virginity.
Okay,
that
but
I
here-
know of.
here's the thing,
I got
though.
4.
When I'm asking, like, do you change? Like, okay, when a girl loses her virginity, like, her body changes. Like, some girls' bodies change. Like, some girls can, like, develop.
Nah,
This is before I was.
men's bodies stay
Yes.
the same.
It stay the same.
That's why I'm saying, like,
It's
you
surprising.
can you can sort of tell. Like,
It's
I
a
don't
mental
know.
thing for men.
Hey, girls, you can tell they
For
say
sure,
we're
but,
like, there's no
you hit them, they
physical
lay
That's
shit.
what I mean.
You talking
Like,
about
it's
the,
like-
the hole in the
You can
middle?
just
I
tell
don't
the
think
bitches
that's
if you're
accurate, but I
virgin
do
or not.
like
If
that
you
hoe.
like have sex with her and she's like tight
They
as
got
you
leggings so
think
you
she
can
is.
see that little triangle.
You like, oh, okay.
Alright, baby.
I'm trying to be
See,
that
right,
Illuminati
man.
too.
But
Oh,
anyway,
anyway.
that's no. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that. Like, just that would be like saying, like, can you tell different nationalities and shit? Like, now I would love to have that level of.
Oh, you
was lying. You told me
you was Indian.
Like, what? Like, no. I don't think.
So
Like,
you
no.
can never tell.
That
Okay.
ain't a Russian.
That's
Man, I just
interesting.
think it's either some good or some. You know what I'm saying?
You can never.
You either
tell.
got that loud pack or you got that big.
Yeah.
That's
Have
how
you
you
ever
strain
had
some
bad
weed.
vaginas?
Yeah.
It was
Have you ever
fast.
had bad?
Like
And
what?
was it like?
What? Yeah. What?
What is it?
Like what is the criteria?
There's no
Yeah.
such thing as bad vagina. It's like
Well,
self-bad
we-
vagina, and it's attached. It's
No,
gotta be
there's
attached
bad
to a
vagina.
bad body too. Like, you
There's
gotta
bad
just be like,
vaginas, but it's
There's no
rare
way,
that you come
there's
across
no
a
way
bad
to really
vagina.
know that
You
a
said-
girl
you said
virgin
it's
without her
rare?
telling
I
you.
said
How do
it's
you know
it's
there's
rare that you get some bad
You
vagina,
said-
but there is bad vagina. There
Facts.
is bad vagina.
So
Facts.
what's the
What's your
criteria? Like,
Yeah.
what-
What's your definition of a
Yeah. What's the
One,
loose, flabby? Like how is
yeah,
it?
man, listen. I can
ugly
say
as fuck.
I had this one chick named Kasha. Shout out to Kasha. even though
Oh,
they
he went
Damn.
there.
I had to go there. She
Corn
said the
bacon.
magic words. Nah, fuck that. Listen, when I say loose, the only reason I got a little feeling is because I'm blessed. That was the only reason. Otherwise, in a little bit, I was like, it made me question myself. It made me question myself. I'm like, wait a minute.
But what does that loose feel like?
It doesn't.
It don't feel
It
like
doesn't
you're like-
hold
it's
you
like
like
already, like-
normal. Like
It's like
No,
feeling
I
a
mean,
bad
it's
stuff
got
over
the
water
clamp.
and
Yeah,
then
got
putting
the
your dick in the
clamp.
tongue. There's no.
It's gotta have the clamp. It's just don't.
It's right, it ain't no clamp.
It's just don't.
I'm telling her to squeeze. I'm like, she like, I am squeezing. I'm like, oh, you is? Oh, fuck.
we
You
got
had
a
a
problem.
turn.
I got at that point. I'm closing my eyes and I'm imagining somebody
Because
else.
if it ain't clamping, you just in the fucking sea.
Right? You just.
No.
It's like, I'm trying to go swimming. I'm trying to go to the swimming.
I hate that pussy that like it lied to you. Like it start off wet for like 3 minutes and then it's done.
Right.
What?
It be cool enough
Is it
all the
me?
time.
Yeah.
What I do?
I'm like, what? I still exactly what I did. Did I fuck up?
Y'all say something wrong?
Am I supposed to be
Was you
done
still
by now?
hungry? Like, did we
I
leave
said, look
like?
at DJ's reactions like.
Yeah, because they be talking shit. The females be talking shit about they want somebody to be able to do it for a long time, and then they don't want.
You do come across guys though that have big dicks but don't know how to use them. Like they're literally
Not this way.
throwing
Right.
closing a door shut. open
Nah.
it shut.
Right, they like listen. Like I heard that a lot, but I just be laughing. I'll be like,
Like I
I
believe
mean, I
that it's not
understand.
about the
What?
the boat.
They must have
it's about
just
the
thrown
motion.
that.
But why can't? Yeah, I feel that too. But
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying. But if you got some,
I've had better sex with smaller dicks.
But I'm
I
saying if
hear
the
that
girl
from a lot
got
of
good,
girls,
if the
but-
girl got good vagina, because that's what the conversation is about. Because this is about the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't talking about dicks. We're talking about the pussy, vagina.
But this is for the ladies,
So-
so we want to talk about the dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Down the marker.
Clock.
I do want to talk about that. It's like no, but
I
continue.
was gonna say,
I'm like,
The
Yeah.
stroke game is definitely important.
Yeah,
The
man.
stroke game has a lot to do with everything. If you ain't
Everything.
got no stroke game, it don't matter
I
what
know.
you carrying. It
Get off
don't
the-
matter.
get off the
Get
field.
the fuck up.
Fuck
What
off
you
the
doing,
field.
bro?
Come on, gang. You got to sub that nigga out. You got to call time
hang
out.
it up. Give me
Yeah,
your
you
name
got
card.
to call
and
time
get
out. You got to go
the
back to the
Is
gym.
there such thing as too much, Joe? You think a guy could be doing too
Well,
much?
it's probably niggas out there that only got one move. They're just in one motion the whole time. They're not even putting
What
no
about different
effort.
positions? Is it too many positions at any point?
No.
You know, a bunch of
What?
different
I feel like the crazier is the better for them.
Yeah.
freestyle.
Yeah, you just
freestyle.
get in
I
there
want
and
to
be
try
like,
to do
try some
anything
shit.
possible.
Try some
I
shit.
want to try
If
to
it
do
work-
anything possible in like 4 hours.
Mhm.
And it makes us
Shit,
feel
an
like you
hour.
care
Don't
about
say
how we
that.
feel.
Don't say that, cause chicks be fucking tapping, bro.
What?
Fact.
What's happening?
Big
I
tap.
was watching this video and someone
Females
said the
like,
longest
oh,
time for
yeah.
sex
Hey,
is
man,
like
go
7
on.
minutes.
She
7 minutes is not shit.
4 hours with
You
a
got
real
20
dick.
minutes.
7
you
minutes
got-
is not sex. 7 minutes is a quick ass quickie.
Niggas can go.
Niggas can go.
that way.
Come on,
Like
hours.
you want that shit.
Listen.
It can happen.
That's why I have to come. That's why I have to in here. Like I have to work on my special ability to come when I want to come. Cause I'm like, listen, y'all ain't about to just tap on me. Like
That's actually
I learned that that's my
Right.
issue.
I
Because
know
I was like,
guys
I was
who
watching
don't
that
come
horrible decisions podcast I was talking about. One of the things, one of the sexual preferences that some people have is they like will come close to like to climax and then they stop. And I realized that's what I do because they try to like bottle it up
Like, hold
so that
on
it's just
to that
like
feeling.
fucking super. Because you know how you like if you get in there, you about to get you're not about to just nut off your first time. You be like, hold up. Nah, you ain't about to play me like I'm no weak nigga. But I do that too many times. I do that too many times. And it's like, they like,
Go there.
Charlie horse. That's what you hit him with. I gotta try those. Hold up.
Hey, Charlie Horse be real though.
But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Charlie
oh,
horse be
I
real.
know. That's why I say you. That's why I say you use the Charlie
You
horse.
try to fight through it.
But then
Bro,
after
she's
that,
like, you
they're
good?
like,
Take a
well,
break.
you know what? You missed your chance. You should have went ahead and did it. I'm done now, and now you got to sit there with get in the shower.
Damn.
Facts.
And I be
You're right.
heartbroken.
I have run into women like that where they just be like, "You missed your opportunity. It's over now. I'm off." I'm
Yeah,
like,
you got to get the shower.
it's over now.
And you
Like,
heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? So
damn.
That's happened to you?
a lot.
Plenty of times. Plenty of
Why
times.
do people do that? I'm funny. Why am I funny?
Cause you know that happened to me.
The other Marco.
Plot
Yeah,
twist.
yeah.
He said,
Don't think that.
She a real one. She held you down though. She was like, what?
She was so attracted. She was like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll
I
do
don't
that.
do that.
I'll do that.
But I mean,
He like,
you
oh, you
pump
done.
fake a chick at like 3 hours in and pull the you ain't gonna
Right.
fight me move.
3 hours in is
You-
ridiculous.
And you're like,
That's
or,
not the
or
time.
you
I'm
like
tired now,
30 or
too.
40 minutes in,
But
and
no,
then
you're
you
not
like,
about to know, bro. You're not about to hit me in no
So-
15, 20 minutes and you've been, no.
So do you guys
Well,
truly
15,
have the
20
ability
minutes
to
different.
hold
I feel
your
you on
cum
that
in?
one.
Like control when you want to come?
Yes and
Especially
no.
if you
Yes
get
and
to-
no.
That is a powerful ability.
I can like, but I have to adapt that because like he just said, I got girls be like me. I'm an opportunist. So if it's a girl I really wanted and I see her and her man slipping.
He's like, I'm gonna
Hello.
wiggle my way
I'm
through
too much of
that.
a perfectionist, man. Like, even down to masturbation, like, I can't just bust a nut to any porno. Like, I'll be like, if I watch it and I don't get my nut right then and there, I'm like, well, that was nice, but let's see what else you got. And I gotta find the golden porno.
Right.
So if I'm having actual sex and I'm not in the golden
so hard
position, I'm
these
like,
days to
no,
go
I
and
gotta, like, and then I just feel robbed when.
Nah.
You
I
see
just-
a horrible.
I feel like when
She
it's
denies
like
me.
actual
How do
sex,
you
I'll be
feel-
ready at any point. But when it's like a porn, I'm like, let me take some time and find the
Nah,
right way.
actual sex, it
How
gotta.
do you feel if you don't make the girl, like if the girl doesn't orgasm? Like how does that make you
I don't
feel?
necessarily
Don't
feel
bother
bad
me.
because
If I come out, I'm good. I'm good, but like
it depends on the chick.
I've
It
got a
depends
lot
on
of
who this
compliments.
person is.
I've got a lot of
Right,
people
this is
in
just-
places
If this is
like
just a
It's
notch
okay
on
if
my
you have
belt,
it.
I don't
It's
give
actually
a fuck.
really
Like that
hard for a
don't
girl to
matter.
orgasm.
facts.
This my girl. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's different. That's completely different at that point.
Yeah, if it's just a notch on the belt, it don't matter.
If it's your girl and you ain't making her come, that's an issue.
Or if it's
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
or
If
if
it's
one
just
of
a
them,
random
I'm giving you
chick,
this
like-
chance. I'm giving you this chance now. If you blow it, you blow it.
Huh?
Say that again.
Okay, I just always wonder if that like hurt your ego or something.
Nah, because I don't know every single
Okay.
thing about this particular chick. Now,
Right.
what I will say is like, I am pretty confident that like with pretty much any, if I really, I know the buttons to push.
What if you like are continuously having sex with the same girl and you like haven't made her come yet?
Then you just not the one.
I'm gonna have to figure.
And if she's
the
still
thing
fucking
is,
with
there's
you, she's
different.
fucking
I would have
somebody
to
else.
figure out if she's not like if she's truly not
Is that
coming.
what-
Like, cause women like
That's what
not
I'm
every girl is just gonna straight squirt. Not every girl is gonna straight like fucking scream and roll her eyes. Like she might be coming. You might not know. Like shit.
And girls like to lie and be like, "No, I ain't coming."
Yeah,
Lying they ass
Might
off.
be getting her nuts and
guys
you
know? You guys don't know when a girl.
Yes, I like.
It
Well,
depends.
I
I feel
do.
like the thing like
I feel it.
grabs
Like,
onto the dick.
I can
Man,
feel it.
it
I be
ain't
like,
no
you
high
got
That
it.
ain't
Heavens
just.
in
That
the
ain't
earth,
just.
boo. I'm like,
Yeah.
chill.
That
Right.
I'm chill.
Yeah, cause that shit, that ain't coming. That's just that little boa constrictor. Like that ain't. That I mean, if that's your I mean, yeah, that's
shit
just
ain't real.
Yeah, that's not a.
I believe some
And
people
I feel
feel
like
like
women
that,
have
but not.
different levels of it. Like if that's how you coming, we you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Take a little bit more.
Nah, if you come like that, I'm having fun with you. Now I'm turning this into a wrestling match. If you gonna yell, if you gonna yell, I'm gonna yell with you. I'm gonna turn this into a whole match now. Oh, this is what we doing? Oh, bad. I got you. I'm gonna give you everything
Okay,
you want.
this is like totally off topic. Actually, not really off topic. This is actually relevant. I know you guys watch wrestling. How'd you feel about that Ronda Rousey? I know this was a while ago, but
She
Those tight
WrestleMania.
I fucked with it.
The WrestleMania was sweet.
dude, it was funny when
And I fucked with
that
her
one guy
outfit.
kicked John Cena and he didn't even touch his face. Did you guys see that?
But John Cena fake, bro. We all
That
caught
match
that.
was horrible.
That was the wackest match.
It was so bad.
It was pretty terrible.
Cena didn't get a move in. That was retarded.
And he broke up with his wife today because she
Oh,
didn't want to
yeah.
have
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
Got
That's
this
why-
Yeah.
It's
Why
over.
can't-
He might
why
come
can't-
back and beat some niggas'
No.
asses.
Why
Nah.
why
She-
did
she
they
wa-
break up?
They married now. She wanted kids, and he told her, he was like, you know I ain't want kids. I don't want no kids. So they divorced.
This body too.
Oh, that's what it's over. But he said that on
He said that
on
years
the
ago. And
He
then
been told
it
her
was
about
on.
it.
It was. It's
She
so
forced him
big.
into the marriage
It
because
was on the
he had
talk.
said at
As
that
soon
point.
as he stops wrestling, he's going to want kids. He's gonna be so sorry.
Right.
Mhm.
And the
As
only
soon
reason
as she leaves him, he's
and he
going
not-
to realize he wants kids with
and
her.
he
It's
hated
gonna be
it.
tragic.
He hated the situation because Daniel Bryan got the other twin. The other twin is like, fuck it. Me and Daniel still gonna have the baby, and we still gonna do our wrestling shit. She still getting them checks. They got WWE divas. All the divas, all the divas is having babies
Cena
now.
know what's up though. He going to movies.
Right.
Whether he a terrible
But
actor
if he
or not,
married
keep
that girl,
getting
I
in
think
there.
he really cared about her. I just think Cena just, I don't know.
Bro, he
I
said
don't know
it
personally.
verbally. He didn't say
I
that.
know what the man said, bro. I also
Mhm.
know what cliches happen as far as like this is the same age old story, bro. Like I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. Oh fuck, I want this.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, wow, Cena.
Are you
yeah.
checking if there's?
I didn't know what he wanted me to do.
Oh, okay. That's so me. I always check if there's extra. But back to, I can't remember what we were
John
talking
Cena?
about before. No, before.
Mikey D
Oh,
from the
Ronda
East
Rousey?
here. Oh, Ronda Rousey.
No,
Oh, yeah.
before that. When I changed
What you
my
you got some questions for the ladies, man? Ask some questions, man. What's up, man? What would
Okay.
you like to know about women in general?
Women in general, like, honestly, I don't want to seem like a dick, but I want to know why women consistently look for the drama in they men. Like, do y'all like when y'all's mans is mad, or do y'all just be like, you know what? Because I got an attitude, I'm about to piss this nigga off today. Like, I don't understand.
She laughed. There might be
Yeah.
some
I already know. That's why I didn't look that
She
way.
laughed and she licked the bottom of her teeth a little bit.
She got blonde hair.
There was
I'm like,
there was a little bit of like. She said,
blonde hair is just mean, man. The
That's
blonde-
some
I
fucking.
actually
That
They here to have some
that.
fun.
that's that's some. You
Literally.
have no fucking idea.
You don't
Right.
know none of this shit,
That's
man.
pure fucking evil, man. That's pure evil.
Yeah,
It
I was
happened.
being able to ask her about last night. I was being able to fuck to him last night. Then he told me,
Why though?
I have
I
a
don't
video.
know.
Oh, actually.
You
Say,
don't know, like,
I don't
and
know.
we don't want to
No.
blame it on periods and stuff. Like, come on, why? Like, why do y'all be so mad? Why
it
y'all so
wasn't
mad
even.
at us?
I was
Just be
being.
drinking.
Yeah, I
it's
was
pretty
drunk. I was
Yeah,
drinking.
just
I was
drinking.
being like, just picking on him. You know, just being
Yeah.
a bully.
She gets really mean.
And he was just like,
It's really mean.
She was like, just being a bully.
I was. My friend reported me. I was saying some
Come
shit to
along
him
when
at
you
the
guys are
bar.
drunk, bro. I want to watch this.
Oh,
Right.
oh my
I
god.
want to watch her bully you.
No.
Did she get physical?
You ain't never experienced that?
No.
You ain't never experienced that, G?
No.
That random moment where you.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. You like had it close.
No, I'm
And
asking.
Jordan's like, I'm going
Bro,
home.
I thought you
Really?
didn't want it.
He's
I'm
like,
like-
yeah, I'm going
I was
home.
like, oh,
He
she
went
was-
home.
You
Stop
stopped
smoking.
smoking until he went home. What did you do?
You never had your girl
I
that
have
just
a
went on
video.
some bully
I don't
bullshit,
think-
like super
know.
trash
We're
trying
not
to
gonna
be
say
like,
it.
"Oh,
I have the video.
Oh, show him the video then.
Mm.
G, you never experienced this. Where just girl be on trash.
Just
for
trash for no
They just
reason,
be
bro.
like, you ain't did nothing.
Bro,
They
you did
just on
nothing. You
trash.
got-
playful or angry for
It was
real.
playful.
A little bit of both,
bro.
yeah, a little bit of
Like,
both.
I hate you.
Because it
It's a
always be a
little bit of both.
It's
Right.
you shaking your head like, they did.
Do something.
Look at the video. Look at the video.
They gave you like, bro.
Right. You got one more time.
What? She just ordered these close to you. What?
Watch the video.
Oh, Jordan, you was.
Don't swipe
What
off the
about
right.
Swipe off the right. Sorry. My fault, That was mean.
How
All
you
right,
get that
so
video?
what I'm gonna say, and
Maya.
take this however you want it, but please don't take it wrong. You're supposed to take them down when they start bullying you.
And that's what I was wanting.
supposed
I mean, I know that, but I was trying to figure out why.
I'm going home.
If you just supposed to big to say that.
Do you think it's
No,
false
they want you to like, well, if you talk about the playful one that y'all talking about, I thought you was coming from a serious sense of like we was gonna really get LeBron.
That's what I was trying to get out of.
You got a
Like,
big
you know what I'm
head.
saying? Like, why are you guys just?
That's what I'm
saying.
Her playful is
But if we talk about like her just like sitting next to you on the couch, just smacking
your
you in the
playful
head,
can get
yeah,
like
you're supposed to pay her.
Yeah.
I get mean.
She gets really mean. Like, you know that meme where it's like, babe, you got a big head, and the girl says, hey, your mama hate you, and you got That's magic.
That's not me.
Your mama hates you.
I don't keep saying that.
Damn.
Not saying that she does that, but she will go.
She can
from
tell
like
you your
0 to
mama
100.
hates you. I was like, shit, I know. Shit.
We both ain't shit.
You're right.
So Mikey D, let's try and preface it because I want if it's some real content.
No, like I just want to know, like, I know we got the playful side of it, but like I just want to know because like, but she kind of answered. She just said I was drunk, so fuck it. And then she also said,
playful, but we talking about like girls being mean, like they do. Like, do you feel like are you talking about like nagging? Or
like I'm trying to. Why do y'all Well, I understand why.
Antagonizing?
That's the thing. Like I kind of understand why, but I just want like the whole. Why you trying to make your anger my anger? And if I don't feel your anger, now it's fuck me. And I'm like, damn, like, just because I don't want to be mad, like, I'm having a good ass day. I understand you having a bad ass day. I'm trying to make it better. And then you try to make it better. She's still being a dick.
The only way it get better is for your day to get worse. That's
right, like, literally. And then when you try to give it like, oh, maybe she just wants some dick. You try to dig her down. Get the fuck off me.
I don't want none of that shit.
Right, then it's a whole issue. Like, you wanna call her a bitch, but you dumb. Like, you like, what the fuck you want?
Nah, you talking to girls, because girls are little girls, and at the end of the day, girls are fucking princesses, bro. They like to be fucking babied, and sometimes they don't give a fuck. Like, girls, their inner child might go all the way to, like, super, like, no, fuck it. But you still gotta keep giving them stuff, because that's your baby.
I don't got time for that.
That ain't your baby, then.
I'm
You do gotta tell them.
I'm
nah,
definitely
you a
patient.
grown ass. You a
I
grown
did that shit
man.
with my dad. I'm not gonna do that shit with my boyfriend. That shit's so immature.
You,
Like,
kind of not like.
I need attention. I'm not the type to seek attention.
And then that was my follow-up question. Like, is there like
a limit to the attention?
Yeah,
No,
like what's
there's
that?
not.
Let me ask that question.
Yeah, we
Is
already covered that.
how
There's
much
not a
attention
limit
too
to
much
it.
attention? Yeah, 4 hours to not text them back, you fucking dead, bro. You out this bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck if you podcasting or if you at work editing your podcasting.
That shit's in my world.
But we
too,
also
bro.
we did talk about like it's some motherfuckers that just don't be doing shit and just don't give a fuck about their girl, just don't text them back. So then it was like, well, maybe then that's where at a point where you gotta decide, like, well, if my nigga just don't text me, either A, leave him, or maybe he might just be a phone call person.
Right, and I've been trying to figure it out. Well, it's all about the ladies, never mind. Like I said, I've been trying to figure out that medium because I'm like, some days I'm down with the text, some days I'm down with the phone call, some days I'm like, hit me up, you feel me? We could talk, but I would just like for females to start having a conversation when they call. Don't call me just to sit on the phone and then try to catch an attitude because I ain't got nothing to talk about. You call me.
Cause I'm doing stuff.
Right, like,
don't do that, yeah. And I think that might come from maybe a trust issues type place. Maybe they don't trust you and they trying to figure out what you're doing. But they're like, if we gonna sit on the phone and Kate, let's talk and talk about stuff. But I feel you, like I'm over here with. I told you, I'm with
you
my
and just sitting on
homies.
the phone silent, like.
Yeah.
Yes, that's like literally like my past, like including my baby mother, like the past like 8 relationships I've been in. That's what it's been.
Damn, eh?
Listen.
Damn, eh?
Right. Listen.
Let this nigga live.
Right, listen.
Nah, you need that ratchet voice to come out of your
like listen. Cause I got a short fuse. Like, you feel me? I got a short fuse. So if you call me, if I'm playing the game with the homies, wrong time to call me.
Oh, fuck.
Text me, and I hit you up when the quarter over or we done. You called me while I'm playing the game.
That's like 30, 45 minutes. So that goes to your attention type thing where dudes like,
That is okay.
yeah, we fuck with y'all, but it's like,
Nah,
bro, we playing
The game, like, and if I lose, it's your fault. Like, it's literally your fault. And you're catching that. If I'm playing camp and
That's why it's better for you
Anybody-
not to be on the like
We
not to
assume
interrupt.
y'all know what we doing at all times.
right, because I'm like, we do the same shit all the time. Like,
Like if I'm playing the game and I'm in the middle of a fight and you call me and then I don't answer, you call me again and I answer and I die on this boss
That's the one on the counter.
and you don't want shit.
and I also want to know if ladies just be being dicks, like, when y'all are out with your man and y'all, like, your man is with the homies and you go to an event with your man, maybe it's a UFC fight on. Why, like, I want to know if y'all really just purposely wait till you see your man, like, fully tuned into that certain particular one that be trying to be lovey-dovey and ask all sentimental questions. That's something I really hate. I want to know if that was, like, say you at an event with your man. And then y'all been interacting all night. All his friends is around. Okay, and then something came on. The main event came on. Everybody glued to the TV, and then you like, babe, so hungry, and then you just be trying to start casual conversation. Is that is y'all just being
Casual
dicks?
conversation.
Or
It might come back to attention.
Or is that
This
like
is real.
like
truth. I don't
because I don't. This
like
is
be
a
in the
couple
middle
reasons
of
why I
something
don't-
so important, and
Oh,
then
I
you
thought
like.
someone was knocking on
So
my-
this is when the conversation
Right,
starts.
like you.
It starts right now.
You know this is the
when
main
this
event.
conversation starts.
You know this is the main event. I done went upstairs in there.
You had like 4 other fights to bring this
So-
conversation
up,
up.
right.
This is when this conversation starts.
Ladies, y'all have no input here?
No, because I would probably be watching the event. I wouldn't.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I don't know.
Because
if I've
y'all
done
just
that.
completely
They
different.
opposite.
All the questions is just like
For
your
real?
answers
Have I
are
ever
the
done
right
that,
answers for
Jordan?
the question.
Have I ever done that?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I got ahead of that now. I just clear everything before anything else starts. I'd be like, I'm busy today. What you need from me now? Cause I'm off doing shit later, okay? And you just tell her.
Tell
And
me your voice password.
And I don't do that shit because I hate when people do that shit to me. Like, I hate someone who talks when I'm watching something or.
Oh no,
or
girls
something.
do things to us that they hate for us to do to them all the time. That's
Or if I'm
And
in the
vice
fourth,
versa.
standard.
if I'm in the
And
fourth quarter of the
vice
game or
versa.
something, then
I
Men are
honestly like to
saints,
think
we're
I'm a
angels.
man.
Okay, y'all
Look
be
at this
cheating, but
episode
y'all
we
hate
gave
when a
y'all
girl
for
cheat on you.
ladies. Look at this episode we gave y'all for
There-
ladies.
If y'all
Let's
start
talk
watching
about
TV, we'll leave
Cheating.
y'all alone.
Let's talk about it.
There's something
No.
I like. Actually, my brother told me this, and he said that when men cheat, it's only because they're just whatever, it's pussy. But when women cheat, it's emotional.
I think women are definitely.
Do you
cheating
feel
for
People
like-
men.
always say that.
have you ever been in
I
that?
honestly, low-key feel like that's accurate.
All right, so
Because I've been with guys who are in relationships and they actually really truly love their girlfriends.
well, let's be fair. I would
It's
drive
smart
down that
sex.
street with you, but let's go on the opposite side of the coin. Let's be fair. Let's say that it isn't. Let's say that women don't have an emotional attachment to having sex with another dude. Now, we do know that there are some polygamous relationships where there are people who just have sex with other parties and shit like that. Then we have normal relationships where I probably subscribe to where I'm what you would consider a selfish piece of shit. Where I would probably prefer to not all the time to hurt anyone because I know I'm gonna love my significant other and I would try to fight hard to not have sex with anyone else. But women, as we went through earlier from what we discussed with y'all, like how y'all know that women are sexy, but I'm not into guys, but I am into women. So I might cheat. That's why I never have judged any of my homies that got super significant relationships that cheat. Because I'm like, hey, I ain't been in that predicament where I got a girl who really cares about me, but there are these bitches who are also sexy as fuck throwing pussy at me. That's something that women have to realize too. That's difficult to deal with. Sex is amazing, and it's one thing to have to earn sex, but then when you got women who are putting sex on the table, it's very, very difficult to say no to.
Then stay single.
Nah, see, but like
Stay single.
but
True, and I feel like find someone who's okay with you doing that.
Because I really do love you,
Stay
and I do
single
because
or
that's the
find
thing.
someone who's okay
Because
with you doing
sex it's just one small thing of the relationship that I do like, and I do understand that when like if you really love somebody, then I'm saying like a part of our compromise is an agreement to be in a relationship. I don't like it when you're intimate with other people, so that's one of the things that I want you to cut out. Like, oh, okay, that's in the contract, that's in the bylaws. Cool, but it's super duper difficult.
But question, let's switch it around. What if your girlfriend was cheating on you with other men?
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Okay.
Nah, it's horrible either way.
I said I subscribe to selfish piece of
But
shit.
at the
That's
same
not
time-
how I started with that. I
The
led
one
with the
thing that-
selfish piece of shit.
So is that when the whole like when women cheat's emotional, when guys cheat just because it's like new pussy?
It's
New
not-
pussy is better than old pussy.
Nah, like
It's an
New
excuse
pussy
that we
is better
found
than
that's kind
new
of
pussy.
true, but it's also like
men and niggas is emotional too. If you cheat on a nigga, cheating on a man is worse than a man cheating on a girl. Like, y'all may not think cause y'all automatically gonna be emotional, but if your girl cheat on you, you know you might cheat. You hoping you don't, but like G said, when you in a relationship, a girl put it on the table. Like when I'm in a relationship, it just be on the table. I'll be like, why the fuck was you like? What was you about when I was
when
single?
y'all
Like,
subscribing to this whole idea that niggas ain't shit and all we do is cheat. So when you get a girl, you coming into it and she's like, all right, I know I'm perfect and y'all ain't shit, but I'm giving you one chance. And then she fuck up. You like, thought I was the one that's not shit. She's like, yeah, I'm selling her that shit.
and then you like, all right, and then like, then you could be like,
And then you might not even have cheated on her, so it hurts like double bad. You're like, oh, they lied to me.
right, like,
Okay,
I was
but
gonna
what
be
if you
so
come
good,
across-
John.
What if you come across a girl who's just like you, who just likes sex but has no emotional attachment to any of the guys she's having sex with,
Selfish
but
piece
she's
of
still
shit.
dating you?
but she needs to bake that.
Selfish piece of
She
shit.
needs to make, yeah,
So
that,
you wouldn't date yourself.
Selfish.
yeah, G's right. It's a selfish piece of shit. But at the same time,
So the girl's supposed to conform with you having sex with other bitches,
Selfish shit. Listen, I always
so she
this
can't
is-
have sex with other guys
Nah,
without
all
any
I-
emotional
I have
all
attachment.
I say,
lot
if
of
you're gonna be
excuses.
that type of person, say that up front. Let your man know up front. Don't get midway in a relationship like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
I like to fuck.
Well, dudes
So
don't tell girls that either. We don't be honest with
yeah, that's what I'm
girls.
saying.
We
Like,
just expect them to know, and then that's why you cheat. That's why it's called cheating. It's a
right,
secret.
like,
I'm
you
hiding
gotta be
it.
open.
But it's understood, like, bro.
And
like,
girls can
I
get
like
mad
to fuck
about
you.
the nigga, the girl that the nigga fucked. That shit pisses me off. If you cheat on your man and he be like, you know what, I'm gonna rock with you, but just know I'm about to go fuck you in pit. Just know.
And the thing about it is, like, the thing is like, dudes like to cheat on other girls, but the thing is, like, the dudes like to cheat with other girls, but they, like, when they pick you as the girl that they want to be with, they're saying, like, all right, look, sex is just this kind of thing that, like, you know what I'm saying, it's physical, it's fucking fun, it's like what I do, but as far as, like, the relationship, as far as, like, it's just like any other relationship, you feel me? Like, whether it's a relationship with your mother, whether it's a relationship with your friends, the relationship, and that's why I think friendships and relationships that you have with significant others are the most important, because those are the relationships that you get to choose. You don't get to choose your mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? You get to choose who you get to who you're in a relationship with. So when you in a relationship with somebody and you chose to be with them, like, this is the person I'm choosing that I like seeing movies with you. I like kicking it with you. I like wanting to build a life with you and shit like that. But I guess if you saying that, then that comes with, I'm not gonna fuck nobody else.
Like,
It's hard, bro.
also since we diving into it for real,
So
how what's the right way for a man to ask you for a threesome? I mean, y'all the ladies.
Hey, what's up? You want to have a threesome?
Not
No,
the
it
way
don't
to
go
get it
down
to
like how you
happen.
just made it sound.
Oh,
The way to get it to actually happen, because just talking about some
Plan
shit
it,
and being about some shit
get
are
a
two
date,
different things.
get a bed, get a couple pillows.
See, this
get a
don't count, man.
couch,
She
get a
like
bed.
us, man. Like, it don't.
Cause I'm looking at this like what you're saying
Are
right
you in a
now is not
relationship,
gonna
man?
work. Soon as we
Look
bring
at
up
one
another
of those
chick,
perfect
hey, like, yeah,
Single,
Right.
you going to
bullshit,
threesome, I got this
Fun
chick.
factory, fake.
Hi.
Right. Where did you come from? Are you an
Honestly-
illegal alien? That's what I need to know.
No. Sometimes I feel like it, but
Because if you was really in a fully committed relationship, like, be real, you in a relationship with a dude,
I
you all
don't.
the
That's
way.
why. Okay, this is how I feel. This is what I feel like relationships are. They're bullshit. The whole idea of a boyfriend and girlfriend is just like a word that society made into a label. Like boyfriend and girlfriend literally means boyfriend, girlfriend. So if I'm in a relationship with a guy and he's fucking other bitches, let me know. Because I can either be okay with you fucking other bitches and me just having, like, fucking you if you have good enough dick for that. Or I can just be like, no, I don't want a relationship with you. I don't want to do anything with you and just be single and fuck other guys.
So it's about how good the dick is, huh?
Basically, honestly, like, if you have good enough dick, all eyes on you, all attention on you, you have me locked down and loaded.
Damn.
But
So, you see?
Dom DeMarco.
That's so different.
I shoot my shot
That's
live on air. Fuck it.
But-
Like, she can't be putting it out there like.
because in all honesty, if you're okay, in all honesty, if you have a girlfriend and you're fucking other girls, why are you fucking other girls? Is there something that your girlfriend doesn't have that these other girls do have, or you just love pussy?
Yeah, like if you gotta.
Like, have you ever had a pussy that was just like, I want that pussy and that's it. I don't want
Yes,
any
I
other
have.
pussy.
No.
It did. I have.
That
but
pussy be too
I-
out
nah.
I'm a dick, so I fucked it up. And I can't never
I've
get it
had
back.
girls that I've like really been like deeply in love with and shit, and I've had times when I've been like, I want to commit to this relationship, but as far as like being like, oh no, this is the singular best pussy, and I don't want no other pussy than that. That's like eating a meal and being like, I don't ever want to eat anything else in my life.
Exactly.
Like, no, I'm not gonna feel like that. So
No,
I had
that's
tacos,
how are you gonna
maybe it's
how can I
possible,
be
but
restricted
yeah,
to
I'm
one
on the
penis
same
when there's
side.
plenty of penises in the world, different sizes, different shapes, different men attached to the penises, different personalities, like there's different possibilities.
But
I'm
you
not
just
gonna
said if the
restrain
dick is
myself.
good enough, all eyes
That's
on
why
you,
I'm
all attention
saying
on you.
if it's good enough,
How good's it gotta be though? That's fucking
if
crazy.
it
I
can get
wanna
orgasm
be
like 3
the
times.
Like no whatever was.
Right. Like,
This is coming from a woman though, okay, TMI maybe, who has never who has never orgasmed from sex.
I thought you said you.
From sex with a man.
You
What?
said that you felt the clamping around it. I knew you didn't know what coming was. I knew it. She don't know what busting don't done it.
get him.
You all talk about it clamp around the
My
side.
right
ass.
hand-
Get him.
My right hand knows more orgasms than any guy I've ever had sex with in my entire life. I'll tell you that.
Maybe
right
you've
now.
been fucking the wrong guy. You've been dipping in the wrong pool.
Wait, you been jacking off?
You've been in the wrong.
You said?
You need to-
No, I'm saying I've made myself
said
orgasm.
Oh, you made that
More-
don't count. I've
Made myself a
more
fast.
times than any bitch ever fucked.
Fast.
Gotta be
Making
nuts.
myself orgasm definitely
You know what I mean?
counts.
That's I have
Oh,
to
that
take it
doesn't
while
count.
you're
It's
in.
not
That
as
don't
a-
count.
Okay, I definitely don't know how it feels to have an orgasm from a penis.
Has a guy ever faked another
No,
one?
you might not.
Has
Maybe
a
you
guy
just
ever
did
faked
that,
another
but
one?
you forgot.
I would have known. I would have known because I've been that close,
I don't
but then
think
it
that's
like goes
possible.
away. Trust me.
Oh,
It sucks, yeah.
See, you was
I've had
talking about
blue
holding
clitoris.
it. You was talking about
And
told
it's
you it's
not.
possible to hold it. It's possible to
That's
almost be
it.
there and then stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
and that's why I'm saying like I've almost been there, but not completely. So yes, I do know the whole
Tragic.
Yeah, we know. It's funny as fuck.
Right, with the
Who's
line.
saying
That saying shit's hilarious.
Yes. But damn, that's crazy, man. That's tragic.
I was, man, man.
But if it makes you feel any better, I've never orgasmed from head.
What?
It doesn't make me feel better.
Ever in my life, a girl has never slurped the nut up out of me. I know. I know, guys.
Wow.
Where you must have had some trash.
I actually feel sad.
Like you done had some trash.
I'm like, maybe you been dipping
had
in the
some
wrong
trash.
pool.
Right.
Right, you're
Not
dipping in
getting
the
some-
wrong pool too.
Right.
Girls are not gagging on your dick, and I'm not saying you're the problem. I'm just saying they're the
Nah, I
problem.
did have this
You got
one
some
girl.
black china in your life.
No, I had this one girl. I done had some girls go hard, but I think I need the full package. Plus, I am like
Word on
I'm
the
super
streets, you
bougie.
weren't
I'm bougie.
motivated for the video.
I'm very, very bougie. I'm a very, very bougie person. Like, so
Man.
it's like I don't know. I'm holding out hope. I believe God got something fire out there for me, but I just didn't want you to be alone in that moment. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to stand
I'm
there
not like
in
embarrassed
solidarity
by it.
with you.
No.
I'm telling you, I'm like super open.
Like
about
I
the
just
sex
said, how
side.
you feel
Sex is
like me. That's
super
why I said I had to come up. I had to learn the ability to make myself come when I want to because I got tired of faking comes. Like that shit was exhausting.
You
Like
fake.
yes, I fake. First of all,
He said,
foremost,
"Yeah,
I'm a bad bitch. Okay, anything a bad bitch can do, I can do better. Like these is big facts. You feel me? And
Look at Kev.
No, I'm shocked at what he said.
I'm faked.
no, like yes, like I
But with the person you with, or just a random person?
I'm the person I'm with. Man, trust and believe.
Nah, if she,
A couple of like,
if we together, I'm getting it for real. You gonna have to tap.
Listen, man.
You gonna have to
like,
tap.
man, because
If
no,
the sex is average as fuck.
when you're in a relationship,
I like the relationship. Is
the
not even
relationship,
gonna
you know,
hurt.
it be good, but then, you know, she be having her off time. She be like, damn, you gonna go on a losing streak right now? It's a clutch time in the season. I need you. You just gonna go on a losing streak. That's the type of shit that'll make me go cheat. Cause I'm like, I done fake 4 nuts in a row. Like, it's to the point where I don't even want to, like, second, third round. I'm cool after my. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna play the game.
Yeah,
I thought you guys
that
automatically like came. I thought that was just like a
No!
No, that's
No.
definitely not.
That's gotta be generated and slow. And also, what I realized is like foreplay is kind of important for dudes.
Foreplay, yes, foreplay is definitely important for me.
It's important. Like
There's
I've
no
been
way
like,
you're going inside me without me sucking your
if
dick.
I fucking like.
Yeah, straight up.
Greatest sentence I've ever heard.
Bro, down the motherfucking Walker.
Down to Marco.
What the fuck?
Shit like that.
Shit like that. Drop a clue
This
bomb on the
episode is
motherfucker.
gonna be so golden.
For
Bro.
the ladies.
Right. Nah,
For the ladies, man.
we might have to put her name on the title too.
That's the name of the episode.
Married for the lady.
There's no way your dick's going inside. You're going inside me unless I suck your dick. I don't know if I can put that as the episode of my episode. They would be like
We can't put that on YouTube.
for the ladies. That's the episode. But
That is funny.
It like nah.
yeah, no, it's not. It's not automatic. It's not Kobe turnaround jump shot. It is something that needs to be very, very carefully.
Oh no, we ain't talking about none of that shit. We ain't talked about we
This
talked
doesn't
about
hit
actual
anyone's
topics.
this doesn't like make anyone like mad or anything, but who do you guys prefer, like pussy wise? Like Caucasian,
Y'all gonna be
Black,
crazy.
Hispanic?
Me, cause I don't fuck almost
I feel like
every nationality that I know,
feel like
besides the third world bitches.
you black guys love your white girls.
I love
I've
Just need
never-
to know why.
You
I've
tripping.
never
I
fucked with a
love-
white girl
you're
in
right.
my life.
I
only
love the
fuck
white
with like
vagina,
light skinned
right.
chicks. Literally.
My baby mama
I
half
have
white.
someone. I
Like
never
literally,
in my life fucked with a
I
white
fucks with the white. I fucks with the snow bunnies. Shout out my nigga Sauce Walker. You ain't the only one, nigga.
girl. I
Like,
don't like her. I'm saying.
So
Listen.
I hit one chick that was white and Mexican, white and Spanish, and shit like that. It wasn't all that. It was okay. I did tag it a couple times, but it was very subpar.
What
I
if-
think it was just her.
the well white girl.
Oh,
But like,
no, there was one white girl. I was going to get to her.
Okay, I'll just.
There's one white girl. Jordan actually was here and he left. I literally texted him like, "Bro, you gotta leave. I'm about to smash this shit." And he was like, "All right, bro, I got you, bro." He left, and that shit. It was like I was at a fucking theme park. Like, oh my god, like she came so fucking much, bro. So much, like on that couch over there. Like, it was amazing. It was a fucking amazing. Like, I don't know.
Face down on the couch.
Oh my god, it was crazy. Like literally, like, cause she was man. She was like, nah, you gotta stop right now because I don't want to come on your couch. Then fuck that couch. She came with the couch.
she said, "Please don't put that
Then I was like, all right, cool, let's go. But it was amazing. And I think she was like a pure white girl. I was mad because I never had to do that again. But I am kind of salty because it did belong to like one of my like super first loves because we only had sex for like 7 seconds, but it was amazing. I didn't nut or anything, but it was just like I got in there and then she felt bad because she was cheating and then we stopped. But that was the most amazing like 30 seconds until that white bitch.
Like I don't
And
have.
what was the girl's ethnicity? That one, your first love or whatever.
Oh, she was light skinned.
So wait, is there like a different feeling with every
Nah,
vagina?
it wasn't a different
Yeah.
feeling.
It is.
Is
Oh,
it?
yeah.
It really
It
is.
definitely is.
Somalian
Everyone's
girls.
different.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard Somalian girls do got that crack.
They
Super,
got the
bro.
super crack,
Super
bro.
crack.
Make you want to
How?
food, nigga.
What is like? What is the feeling?
It's
you
second
get
games
that
to
you
white
need
pussy,
know?
bro. I like literally white girls' vaginas is
That shit is
just
tight.
It's
It
about,
feels
yeah,
amazing.
how
They're
warm,
fucking
how
unbelievably
viscosity,
flexible and
and,
unbelievable.
Bro, they don't
moisture is
complain,
in-
bro. They
They
take
don't
the dick.
Okay.
They take
So
the
much to say
dick,
about
bro.
this.
They make you tap out, nigga. You be like,
They
"Damn,
don't
still want
complain.
That's one thing.
This-
I can't
That's why they got so
stand.
many kids, G. Like, I'm
They
trying
be
to tell
with
you,
the
bro. They
shit.
with it,
They
bro.
with
You
the
really,
shit.
you be like,
They
you
be
ain't-
with the
I need some
shit.
Gatorade. Time out. They know how to.
I'm
I
100%
can't.
vouching.
I'm trying to tell you, man. What you gonna
This
hold
is
up?
not
Name
the
nationality.
They take it
Tell you, like,
African dick, bruh.
Bro, this is explaining it. But they are amazing. Them
bro,
motherfuckers is top notch. I don't know.
bro, top shelf, man. That's that
Remember
premium steak, nigga.
Oh, God,
That's that
Awkwardly
35.
enough, I don't want to be with one, but I respect the pussy. It's
Fact.
definitely
He
amazing.
said they don't
Wow.
complain. I'm sold.
He's a big
They
boy.
Somalian girls are gorgeous.
That's-
They got that pretty hair. Like they got
They
that.
are really
And like,
hair
and when they
is
take their little
beautiful.
shits off and they just look, man, I'm trying to
That's
tell
so
you.
weird because I had a guy tell me
Their bodies be
Ethiopian
crazy.
women.
Ethiopians, Ghanaian,
Yeah,
Nigeria.
Eritrean.
Yeah, like they got that work.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
All of them
The
gorgeous.
Hispanic girls, they cool, but for real, they just be sexy and
I heard
absurd.
they got a lot of passion. They be all like, see, that's the thing.
Yeah, like
I
but
need-
it's-
I
that's
need
a lot of
some- I need some-
missionary. You can hit it from the back, but they really be on a lot of missionary. I want to ride a lot. If you want,
I feel like a lot of my friends were Hispanic. Like we're definitely like pleasers. Like we definitely like to make sure the guy.
like I'm just saying, like I'm trying to tell you, them Asians, they got that
Yeah,
good,
like-
but it's kind of. It stop being
I ain't
like
got
it's
no
boring.
Me
It,
either.
it
I
gets
ain't
it
no
get
Asian.
boring, bro. It get boring.
Dang, who's that?
I'm-
None of that. I'm curious.
I'm
I ain't never had no Asian.
had an
no
Irish
Asian,
girl.
No Splasian,
Yeah, none of that.
no Cajun.
Does Irish count as Caucasian?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
It's like Motherland white.
What about a European?
That's all
I
white.
don't know, but I think personally, I think black girl pussy is just crazy.
It is.
I think it's ridiculous.
It-
Like
it-
that
it
shit
is.
is crazy. It's so hard to control though. It'd be
It
Like,
do be super fucking wet.
this is
Like,
amazing,
bro,
but
you be
oh my
like,
If
God.
you don't roll with the dice, it,
Yeah.
you can really get
You're
fucked
right.
over in there. You be
You're right.
thinking it's about to be sweet, and it's definitely not.
Cause Jay got a lot of that 3-minute gush up.
Right, yeah.
Black girls got that. They got that start off real good, and I think that's how they like it. I think they like that shit where it's like, real, oh, you about, oh, look, and then you get in there and it be some wet, but then after like 5 minutes,
You be like,
they
what
like, you ain't
happened?
done
Where you
yet.
at?
You
I'm
ain't-
trying to tell you. I'm trying
Shit,
to.
I gotta
now
go.
there is something that's amazing, but at the same time,
Have
I'm
you
telling
guys
you, it's a
ever-
roll with the dice. It's-
This is getting so interesting. Have you guys ever went soft on a girl?
Yep.
Yep.
You're
I've
boring.
never
Stop.
experienced
I
A
didn't want soft
smell
on
done took me
head.
straight. A
Fuck
smell
it,
has
the
taken me to
smell.
A
soft.
smell will
A-
take you. A smell will take you. all the way
A
up to
smell
A
has
girl
taken
taking
me
her
to-
panties off that made me soft. Like, what the fuck is
Because it's a
that?
difference. It's a difference between you just not
Wait,
smelling good. Like if you get in the back of that thing, then naturally some of that shit gonna come out. Like it's just gonna smell because that's just how vagina smells. Like you can't help it. You can get a girl fresh out the shower. You get it in there for a little bit. She get the nut a little bit. It's gonna smell like vagina in the room. You just can't help that.
I mean, we
But
understand
then
that.
sometimes
But
when that
each
smell
woman
is
should
mixed.
have her own odor though.
But some of them odors is not right.
Yeah. But if it's just like,
Fact, you be like,
Like, what the fuck is that?
like
Like,
the
is it,
difference between coming and your vagina just stinks.
yeah.
I watched Gunplay tell a story about that. He was like, he was sitting down with like some girl he was trying to convert over to a stripper or something, and then
Nah, he's trying to turn into a prostitute.
he's trying to turn into a prostitute, and she like opened her legs, and he was like, "What is that?" She was like, "What you talking about? What do you mean?" He was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" I was like, "What's that smell?" And then like he called his homie to the door. He was like, "Hey, bro, get over here." He came up to me. I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I mean." I'm like, that shit is crazy.
This nigga walked up like, oh shit. He's like,
Listen.
that, nigga.
Oh my
I have-
God.
I have had something that smells so bad.
Mm.
It was me and my cousin. We was on a little run. I was gonna go make the move. I got a hotel room. Got in there in the hotel room. She gets off, takes off her shit. It was so bad. I
You
just
and
put
your
my
cousin-
shit.
Who was your cousin? Which
I
was
got
your
up,
cousin?
put my shit on, went outside and told my cousin like, "Hey, bro, if you want to go in there,
That's
you
all
can
you
go
do.
in there, but I'm not fucking with her.
Oh,
Like
God.
it's Its
That's
smells can be
crazy.
devastating. Like it can
Yeah.
be.
I make you feel a room.
I
quick.
done had a woozy smell, but like that only happened to me a couple times because I'll be like, nah, you gotta go to the bathroom before anything. Go get yourself.
I'm a bougie bitch. Like I shower before I fuck chicks, so I expect them to do the same.
Sometimes I can't, but I'm like, if I'm at your crib, at least you can go to the bathroom, freshen yourself up.
Really had to take one for the
But you feel me? Like the worst is having a hard one, and then she starts sucking, and then you just go soft. You like, wait, what the fuck? Like I don't know. Some
That's
bitches,
devastating.
bro, like devastating, bro. It hurt my feelings, made me not want. I'm bougie too. Like,
How do you guys?
All right, bro, Smith. Thanks for coming through, man.
Alright, Kev.
I
Mine.
need magic some.
Well, I guess we'll just wrap up the episode. Wait, well, damn, we got topics.
yeah, we got a lot of shit popping.
Y'all
Can I
better put
ask
that
one
on
more
to the next
question?
week.
How do you guys feel about girls who don't shave?
Whatever, yeah. Whatever.
Depends on her,
You guys
man.
are grown men, I see.
If you don't, as long as you
I do like it shaved, though.
Shaved is
I mean,
my favorite.
Sometimes
but
sometimes
I
I
don't
like to play in the
want
bush.
no 7-year-old.
Sometimes I don't like to play in
Like
the
the
bush.
shit ain't been
Like
conquered in
braided
7 years. Like what the fuck is going on?
If you got a fro,
I got a machete.
if it's a fro,
This nigga got the real Uncharted down there.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be in that jungle.
right.
Oh my god,
But
that's
it-
a swag ass book bag, Jordan.
Thank you, thank you.
He says.
But,
I like to play in that bush.
I do like to play in the bushes sometimes. I'm a real nigga, but stop hating, nigga. You feel me?
This is the
It's different between bushes and Jumanji.
Bro, I ain't say all that. I ain't talking about the rainforest. I ain't say I want the rainforest. I said the bushes. The trim cut boys. You feel
Oh, nigga, we got something to talk about. I forgot to catch me outside. She caught.
me? She
a
caught the
fade.
fade, man.
told me.
Bro, she went in. She went in. She caught the fade.
Alright then, y'all drive safe,
Alright,
man.
gang.
Yeah. I don't know.
Good episode for
Yeah,
sure.
it was a great episode for the ladies. You know, ladies episode. We glad y'all.
Like, what you doing with my cigarette, bro?
Gave us some female perspective. I'm glad you and Kyle took it upon yourself to both smoke my cigarettes and claim them. I don't know, that might be yours, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Josh.
Ooh, what's that?
My feelings is hurt. You gotta say sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. On
Thank you.
camera to the world.
Sorry, you
I'm
guys leaving. Sorry.
I was
Side note, earlier.
probably in a little bit. Hit the
I
road.
forgot my neck, but
Are you guys gonna hit the road now? Or are you guys gonna
We gotta go back to the house and
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
And we got one by room.
Oh yeah, when you get to wherever you at, Jordan, we definitely running it.
What's up?
Whenever you get to wherever you at, we running it.
I ain't scared as you seen.
Alrighty,
Boy, I
guys.
got everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Thanks for coming through. Y'all some real ones.
Hey yo, my birthday this weekend. We doing something. We might go to a bar and get.
We gotta do
fucked
something
up.
when we come back.
And now I'm about to go out of town, Mike.
Man,
Sorry.
I ain't my real friend.
Oh.
I got you next weekend.
I'm off from the 27th. I'm off at 8 o'clock.
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, y'all be easy.
But, bro,
Yeah, bro, to catch me outside. Now that we got that little time.
just talking too much shit.
Yeah, she was going crazy.
She was going crazy. I might go. Oh, we lied anymore.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm single, nigga. It's fucking me.
He don't give a fuck, nigga. He's single.
Y'all heard that way.
You are so ratchet.
You know-
I'm single.
First of all, like, listen.
You single is crazy.
but yeah, since we could go down this ladies run. We got topics to go. That's just
Nah,
simple.
we
No.
Yeah, we
Give me
did.
that.
Nah, we got some other topics that I just couldn't talk about. That was just lady shit that just doesn't happen over the weekend. Catch Me Outside, girl. Definitely caught the fade. It was amazing.
Oh,
It's on academic.
Remember the little Asian bitch with the money? The little Asian girl that used to be. She was out there.
The little girl.
She was out
She
there.
didn't catch the fade on her. She was out there though. You know the other one that the white girl that be to the bitch and or be. It's another one that be out there just be talking shit too all the time. They met up.
They was at Coachella. Catch Me Outside girl was like, "What's that shit you was talking?" She was with the little Asian girl. Catch Me Outside, start talking shit to the little Asian bitch too. Asian bitch stepped up though. She stepped up a little bit, but they was a little more. Stay right here.
They
Here,
were
look.
all 7.
And then the one girl was 18. She was like, what? So then her security did something. I think he pushed one of the little, other girls' little homies or whatever. So he stepped up. And then next thing you know, you see the Catch Me Outside girl come from around the corner from behind. Just, bitch, y'all be fucked up. Hit her a couple times. They snatched her little ass up. It was hilarious. She caught the face. She got my respect.
I don't believe in anything anymore. I think everything's staged. Everything that happened, I'm like, staged.
Nah, they was talking that shit. Girl just turned 18. She was like, you wait till I turn 18 and then you want to swing. You know, I can't hit you, little bitch. I'm like, nah, she just caught you when she caught you. That's all. Don't be salty. Like, you got stuck. I would have hit the little bitch. Listen, if a little nigga hit me, if a 14-year-old, I'm about to be 26. If a 14-year-old little nigga come up and hit me, I'm knocking that little nigga the fuck out.
I'm like,
like, fuck you mean? I don't know. All these niggas, like, it's grown niggas the same size as this little
you
nigga.
seen Cat Williams and that little nigga?
Right, I seen Cat Williams get choked out by a little nigga. Hell nah. I'd be damn if it happened to Mikey D. Mikey D will fuck the little nigga up. I don't give a fuck. Like, nah, he hit me. I ain't know. Especially if he hit me from behind. I don't know who hit me. I turned around and hit the first nigga I saw. That little nigga got it. Then I saw the camera footage, seen that nigga the one hit me. It is what it is.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, like, I'm really fucking with it. What else you got, Ken?
Shit, we got of course, Nicki Minaj. She definitely has been active as ever. She dropped her 3 songs now. 4 songs. She got the song with Young Thug. That's pretty nice. She got 3 other songs. 2 of the songs that hit the chart. She taking shots at Nicki. At Cardi. She did a whole interview. She exposed the motorsport song now.
They both taking shots at each other, bro.
So we know Cardi done. She went in there and suggested they get them lyrics to be changed.
Right.
The original verse had Nicki singing on it, and basically all she said was, if Cardi B is the QB, then I'm Nick Lombardi. It wasn't really supposed to be a diss or nothing.
It's still a diss.
But if
you the quarterback, I'm the coach. You ain't the coach of shit, bro. But she probably didn't. She couldn't. She might not have.
But it's the truth. Like, if you really want to be 100, Nicki.
She might have just been trying to rhyme.
Yeah, like.
If Cardi the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Like,
Cardi, and then Cardi said change her name. She said okay, and she just put Quavo. Quavo the QB, and I'm Nick Lombardi.
It don't even sound as sweet as Cardi Lombardi.
Yeah.
So I'm like for real, that was just her being a girl. Like, no, fuck that bitch, trying to make something out of nothing. Cardi,
and then she went all the way to the top of Atlantic and went super hard.
Right.
And then Nicki was more hurt about the fact that Quavo ain't back her up. And then he went on some, which I don't know if it was like some like, I don't know if he just wanted to fuck or if he trying to pull like a relationship publicity type thing. But basically Nicki was like, well, I mean, if you was my girl, you know what I'm saying, I'd stick up for you. So I don't know if that was like him saying like, look, bro, like we ain't in no relationship like nothing like that. We homies. I don't know if that's how he was saying it or if he was saying like, you feel me? Cause she wouldn't even go on Twitter and be like, nah, man, Nicki ain't say that or Nicki, you know what I'm saying?
I think Quavo, he was saying it like, I think he was just riding for his squad. He was just being loyal. Cause at the end of the day, that's his cousin's fiance. Mm-hmm. And they in a group together. And then for real, that's why he been out with her lately. The text messages Cardi sent in, Offset and Cardi's text message came out, and Cardi was talking shit about the
all the Coachella pictures. Nicki Minaj is hanging with Quavo. They was hanging together.
Yeah, they was at the studio together. She said, "I forgive you, Quavo." She just said, "I was fucked up," because Quavo was like,
and you can definitely tell that they have rapport anyway. If you go back to the mixtape that they put out, the quality music mixtape, it was 3 songs on there with just Quavo and Nicki Minaj. They got a whole bunch of material that they worked on, so obviously it wasn't just motorsport. They've actually been doing shit together. And she ain't got music with Offset, whole bunch of songs with him. She got music with Quavo, so they. Right. Well, it's cool.
You think they was thinking about making that power move though?
The song had.
I'm talking about relationship because she was open because you saw she left me. She was fucking with Nas, and after she left Nas, you feel me? Like the Cardi.
She might be fucking with him now. Who knows? They just was over the weekend hanging together at Coachella. Speaking of Coachella, other female, Beyonce.
Shut that shit down.
You the greatest.
The greatest.
It ain't even no debate. Like, she put on another ridiculous, I'm better than everybody.
They call it
Baychella
now. Baychella.
She was the first female to ever headline Coachella, and she
put that twerk in.
She destroyed it. I mean,
man, she opened up with Dangerously in Love. She came down the steps with the heels, with the big man. Beyonce, you did it.
Definitely did her thing.
Jay-Z had the fro.
Word tonight, I told G, whispered it to him, but we put that out there. J. Cole made his announcement. CD is dropping this week. KOD just made the announcement. Also, Drake put the picture up. Scorpion, June, his CD dropping. So the big name people came out today. Done made some major announcements. Everybody doing it big. The J. Cole coming out this week is definitely a shocker. And it's definitely going to affect Cardi B shit. Because even though she's doing good numbers, we know what effect he going to have on the charts instantly. And you know, it's a whole CD that nobody's heard nothing from. He don't even have a single out, J. Cole. So whatever he drop, it's gonna be like, nigga, the world's gonna listen on that first day.
He do got that shit with Rick Ross and Kendrick though, and then he also
got the shit with Royce with 5'9". Yeah, he been on some features.
That's Royce shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, he ain't got a single
out.
But
He been
that's
people
a way.
know.
That's a way of getting out there and being like, hey, you feel me? Like, you ain't gotta drop none of your music to have your presence be felt. Niggas know, you know what I'm saying? And that's
well, it's not a lot of niggas who master that. If you really look at it,
but it's a way of making your presence be felt a lot stronger in some ways because look at what songs he's doing and with whom. Royce the 5'9", one of motherfucking Slaughterhouse / 2.0 boys. So he walks right next alongside Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden.
Oh yeah, I definitely knew why he was doing it too.
You know what I'm saying? And then also you do a song with Kendrick Lamar and Young Jeezy. So it's Jeezy like, yeah, nigga, I'm the OG, nigga. I got this motherfucking new song and all the sweet niggas on it. And he got Kendrick and J. Cole. And from what I've heard of the verses on there, J. Cole snapped and Kendrick more just kind of like a daisy corner because J. Cole really went super duper dummy hard.
And
so
J. Cole, he been going super duper hard on everything he been jumping on.
Yeah, so he letting niggas know like I ain't gotta drop a single. Like you already know what level I'm coming at just based off of what you're hearing from how I'm writing right now. So you already know what I'm coming with. You already know where I'm at.
You know what? Shout out J. Cole. I was hoping he rapping. He giving me that Lost Ones flow. So I'm like, you know what?
He on that proving point. I mean, he said he want that throne, and niggas done stepped up their game. So he can't come with the humble, peaceful. He got to give some type of aggressive style just to keep up with what's going on, because everybody done hit that next level. And him coming back in that whole cool J. Cole mode, it's like, if you do that again, it's cool, but you can't give us Forest Hill Drive again. Not in that style. Like, we got a classic from you that way. And that's what made people feel when he came out with that next CD, which was great in its own way, but it felt like another mellow CD. And it was like, nah, bro, we need some, you going to have to talk some shit. You going to have to do something.
So, leading that, next topic, leading after that, how do y'all feel about the state of music right now?
I like the state of music right now. I feel like it's so much music and so many people doing shit at a high level of what they like to do that, you know what I'm saying, you really can't go wrong with liking music in this day and age because you can find what you like done at a high level.
Yep. If you really look at it, it's kind of equal. At first, it felt like, oh yeah, mumble rap was just taking over. But it's like at the point now where like each form of rap is at their top level. Like it's big niggas in every genre. And then on top of that, it's so many niggas in each one of these genres that you getting the best of this genre.
And it's so many niggas that come out so often that it's almost like almost you can see like people that are really talented. You don't even really know who's gonna be the next nigga because the next nigga comes and goes so quick. And it's like we really getting to watch to see if people have true longevity.
True longevity.
We seeing them come and then we like, okay, like we seen when Kendrick first, like The same year that ASAP and them came out with Long Live ASAP, we've seen the Long Live ASAPs, the Houston Land of So Far Gone's, the Section 80s, you feel me?
Control system.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen people's first body of works that really got mainstream apparel to really be long lasting, and then we see other niggas it's like just coming. So I like to see, you know what I'm saying, who's really gonna stay and who really can't. Like, I like the fact that even when you think somebody fell off, they still able to really live a good life and do their thing. Like I say, it's like Rich Chick is doing amazing.
Oh yeah, he's doing amazing.
People don't know, like.
But that, I mean, but
never know him.
I
But
think
he's
for
living
some
amazing.
odd reason, I think like every rapper done understood that touring and that putting in that work behind the scenes of just getting the money, and they know that that's where the money is. Cause CD sales is cool, but it ain't where you making your bread no more. It's in that, nigga, I'm about to go on tour. Literally, I'm gonna put material out. I don't care how much this material sell, but what I'm gonna make on these tours, cause the nigga who's only selling 5,000 is still eating good.
How I'm looking at the state of music right now, like I was having this talk with a couple of old heads. I was telling them, I'm like, y'all can't compare the 90s to now no more, cause they really the same. Like really, like it's niggas in the game that's really popping. Like, and like y'all said, bro, like now it's no longer like somebody controlling. Like, nah, this is what's in. Nah, you good.
Facts.
This now everybody's like, okay, you might can like that shit is hot, but I'm fucking with this. Now everybody's starting to accept more music and really pay attention to other different flavors, cause it's different grooves. You got your hard rap, you got your dance rap, you got your singing rap, you got different variations of just one genre.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? And then I think it's like, it really puts art right now. Like, literally, it's really just showing niggas what the true definition of art is, bro. And art is subjective, bro. And at the end of the day, you can't say what's just best to everybody. You can't do it. Like, just like the perfect example is that Future part. That slap woman up, they call it on the cup. There's some people that fucking hate it, and there's some people that fucking love it.
I hated it, but now I really love it. I started listening, really listening to it. I'm like, for real, Future kind of went in. I was like, when I got over the little lot, because Kendrick and J-Rock came on there rapping so hard, I'm expecting Future to go in. But Future came in and did what he did.
Right.
He was like, I'm going to do me. Fuck y'all. I'm going to do me.
I'm going to chill it out for the club. Nigga.
Right, like, and then I was like, I fuck with it.
That's the only part of the song anybody knows.
And it was perfect. You got J-Rock's hard rapping ass, and then he came in. Then you got Kendrick's part, and then Kendrick was all political later. So it kind of, now when I really pay attention to it, I'm like, the format of the song, it really fit the format, and I like Future's part now because Future was being Future. At first, I was like, that was me as a fan, like, bro, I want you to rap with these niggas, but. When I really put it in perspective, like, you know what? This nigga gotta do, somebody gotta be the chill factor. This is a club record. But with Kendrick and J-Rock's verse, like, that wasn't the club part. The club part was the chorus. Now when you throw Future in there, now you can play it in the kill.
Right, that probably go stupid.
Stupid, it do, bro. It goes stupid, bro. Like, stupid. That's what I'm like, bro.
That shit probably goes ridiculous.
I was drunk off the Henny. I was at Moments on the east side. We was in there.
I was at Moments. Moments. That sounds like a ratchet ass club.
It's a little bar of college, you feel me? Got it poppin', man. We was in there.
What else we got? My charger back on the charger over there.
What else did we have? The Cavs lost their first game.
I heard they got their ass whooped yesterday.
Like, LeBron played. LeBron showed that.
LeBron always playing.
Definitely got their ass whooped. Oh shit, well, all the games happened first games.
Yeah.
Shit, it looked like the Cavs is definitely in trouble. It looked like Golden State looking good. It looked like Houston is in a battle.
Facts.
Oklahoma might be the scariest shit that done happened. Cause Melo and them is playing for real. No one still gives a fuck about Toronto. Boston is somehow winning. They won. I don't know what's going on with Milwaukee. Philly looks
so ratchet right now.
And Philly looks
He's so ratchet
amazing.
right now. He's so ratchet.
ratchet as fuck.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to listen to you and he just ratchet.
I'm translating everything he's saying for the rest. It's like
Okay.
translation.
Is it the same thing? Or that was
So we already acknowledged that.
Okay.
my bad.
We already acknowledged that.
Acknowledge that.
Hey. We like a week away, man. Avengers is getting here, man.
It is
Y'all ready? I'm off at 8 o'clock, man.
It is on the way.
They was gonna give me that day off. They was like, you want to get off early or had a day off? I was like, nigga, I'm getting off. Let me work. Let me get off early. I need that money.
I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off if my shit wasn't recording this whole time. It says it's recording, but it's like it was like I don't know.
Yeah, other news too, the God of War, the reviews